If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day. Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters, and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles, and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Do you know what? I was in a play once called Man Alive, and it was when the mannequins all came alive. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Day 22 for me, this. I've got a day off tomorrow. Day 22. I've got a fabulous day lined up. Shall we start with our very first early bird? That's going to be busy because my whole first hour is early bird specials. Here we go then. You've seen these before. You love them, you love them. Emma's got these. You're saving £1.20. You're saving £1.20. I'm thinking Christmas presents. I'm thinking present cupboard. Keep them in your present cupboard. What are they saying? They're little bookmarks, but they're magnetic. They do not rip the pages. If I could find a book, I'll show you how they work. They don't mark the pages. Ooh, that's good if you... Yeah, and I hate it when people turn the corners of pages over as well. That's what Emma did before she got these. That's why she had to have them. Of course, she's still trying to open the packet. There we go. So look, they're like little magnetised. So you're reading your book, right? And you get to this page and you think, oh, I want to mark that bit there. You just put that there. It's magnetic, not heavy. It's not going to rip your page or anything. Yeah, but it's good also if you, so if you're on a project book and it says refer to page 27, you literally would put that one on your refer to page. Let's pretend it's that one. That happens a lot in sewing books, refer to, and cookery books as well. It says make a bechamel, and you're like, where's bechamel? You have to turn to the bechamel page. Well, there it is. Lovely, isn't it? It's not the book, it's just the bookmarks. Look at the beautiful pictures on them as well. Oh, I've lost that one, there you go. You've got honeysuckle, you've got daffodil, golden lily, honeysuckle and larkspur in there. You're saving £1.20. Put them in your basket. Check out that. Oh, look, that's a nice little picture. Didn't seen that before. Liz says, good morning, everybody. Glennie says, good morning. Judith says, good morning. Laurie says, good morning. Stuart says, morning, John. Another breakfast with you all. I'm on bagels this morning. Julie says, morning, John and team. Deborah, morning, John. Grandchildren in Harwich. Long time since I did a school run. Carol says, good morning. Julie says, love these bookmarks. I've bought 3 packs already. I don't know if she means today or whether she means she bought them in the past, but today you get £1.20 off. Little presents, I'm thinking. Stocking fillers. Presents to go inside your Christmas crackers. I know I'm talking a lot about Christmas today. I am. Well, I was. I won't anymore. Isabel says good morning. Veronica says good morning. Ian says good morning. Claire says good morning. It's Gray in Silverstone. Good morning, everyone, says Margaret in Heckmund. June says, morning, handsome. Not sure what she's watching. I think she might be watching Martin Lewis on Great Britain, whatever. What's the thing called on BBC or ITV, the morning show? Good Morning Britain, is it called? Martin Lewis is presenting it this week, isn't he? Yeah. Anyway, got into trouble because he wouldn't wear a tie, apparently. I know. Make sure you check these out. Margaret says, morning, lovely John. You're very blue today. Becky Alexander Frost says, good morning, campers. And there's no one camper than Becky Alexander Frost, is there? He says with his hand on his hip. Yeah, and Elliot, of course. Oh, he's in. Elliot's in, everyone. Oh, brilliant. Thought you were off today, Elliot. Oh, what did the doctor say?
I didn't call him.
Eh?
I didn't call him.
You didn't call them? You've been poorly for 2 days. You've been moaning about it. Why didn't you call them? Oh, honestly, typical man. I felt fine when I got home, so I didn't call them. I know, we had to live through 2 days of it. I know. Go and sit at your desk in case you fall over. There we go. £2.79. What's he saying? Elliot said, I only mentioned it once yesterday. Once for 5 hours, he means. Anyway, go back to your desk. Go on, you put me off. He's got his summer shorts on today. Lynn Tuitt says, good morning. Oh, she's saying hello, not to me. Right, okay, what I need to say to you is, once you've got it in baskets, I can't give you an update of how many I've got because I can't see how many you put in your basket until you check out. But the people who have checked out, nearly every single one is multi-bought. I'm not surprised. It's that lovely picture that Hannah found. Oh, Emma found it. They're lovely, aren't they? They're William Morris page marker sets. You get all 4 of them for £2.79. You're saving £1.20. Once you bought these, you've done your P&P for the day, so you're bound to come in and buy a Delphine kit later, aren't you? Bound to. Look at me. If I'd known that that's where Emma had put that one there. No, that's sapphire. That's cherry. There you go. £2.79. I'm a bit worried that Emma's been on her own for 2 days and she's talking to herself now. Well, her boyfriend doesn't talk to her. He just mutters. He's infatuated by somebody else, apparently. 2. Seamless. You all right down there, Sapphire? She's having a lie down. And what was that footballer doing lying on the floor? I didn't understand that. Somebody was taking a penalty. I don't know if it was which football match it was. And then one man was lying on the floor behind them all like this. Isn't that cheating? So stop the ball going underneath their legs. That's cheating, isn't it? Anyway, congratulate. Well done, England, for winning last night. If you're all watching. I don't think they will be, will they? How remiss of me, John, to say good morning to you. Consider it fixed, says Lintuit. Sylv says, morning, lovely boy in blue. You match Sapphire, the mannequin today. Yeah, that's why she had to go. My friend suffered badly with vertigo until he got magic pills from the GP. Elliot, get it sorted. He won't. He's a typical... Well, you know, he's not a typical bloke at all, no. Yeah, he's weird. Oh, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that because I've got... Well, shall we have a look at today's menu? Go on then, because it's quite interesting today. Right, so the whole of my first hour, which is why I said you're seeing those early bird tweeters a lot, because every single thing in my first hour is an early bird deal revisited, which we don't often do that, do we? So then, that's out. Then at 9 o'clock, Delphine is in the building. The what one? Dragonfly Embroidery Cushion with Delphine Brooks. It's coming in 2 colourways. They're already going. There's the blue colourway. We haven't got a picture of the purple one, but we've got it in 2 different... Look at that. Oh, isn't it lovely? So there's machining in there. There's a bonder web in there, and there's hand stitching in there. Now, you can't tell the size of that. That's a proper big cushion. Oh, actually, can you just come to here? Look, there it is. There it is. That's the blue version. We've always got it in the purple. It's got twinkle chiffon on it and everything. Anyway, so that's that one. That's at 9 o'clock. They're already going. 10 o'clock, we've got designer fabrics. We've got Anna Maria Horner. We've got Tim Holtz, and we've got that new snippets range as well. Lots of fabrics at 10 o'clock. And very important, because Anna Maria Horner hasn't been launched in some places yet. We've had it for a few days now, and we're going to be showing it today. So if you haven't got it so far, make sure it's one of our best. I have to tell you, it's one of our best. Okay, then show me the honey quilt with Delphine Brooks at 11 o'clock. So now that is a panel, 3 fat quarters, and a metre of white cream fabric, and instructions, obviously. And look, aren't they brilliant? The what? We're going to make the B block. But there's, what was it? Cell block H I'm thinking of there, not B block. Anyway, here it is. There's the quilt. You'll be able to make that at 11 o'clock. Then we shut up shop here, and we run all the way down the road to Yarn Lane. And we do Yarn Lane knit socks for all seasons with Christine Perry, who is the Winnick mum. And we love her. We love her. She's brilliant. And we've got some lovely yarns. 4 different colours for 4 different seasons. Winter, autumn, summer, spring. I know, we've got loads. Brilliant. Right, okay, so if you want to get in touch, the 3 ways. The first way you can do it is by sending an email. And that's the only way you can send a picture as well, if you want to send in a picture of anything today. So that is studio@sewingstreet.com. Studio@sewingstreet.com is the email. You can send me a message on Facebook Live. Right, and they're the ones I've been shouting out at you. Stuart says Sapphire's practising her Love Island bathing skills. No, Elliot was hoping to go on Love Island this year. He's a bit old now. Susie Duncan says, morning all. Loving the bees. And what are you looking for, Elliot? Oh. Has that got a cutter on it? She wants one with a cutter on it. Which one have you got? Yeah, he's got it. It's all right. You haven't got a pedal with that one, though, look. Elliot wants to strangle me, everybody. That's why he's just gone like that at me, like that. Throttle you, John Scott, he said. That's nice, isn't it? Coming from management. Yeah, now he's trying to blow kisses to me to make up for it. Anyway. And then the third way, it's because he couldn't get into Love Island. He's very bitter. Then the third way is going to the website. www.sewingstreet.com. You click on Watch the Live Show. That's you, Hannah. And then there's a box to the right-hand side there. Oh, and there's a box to the right-hand side there where you can send a message. Right, Kat yesterday put in the deals of the show. Hannah's put, hello, love. I'm a love. Anyway, send that. And then now if you scroll down the page, oh, I'm a Love Island, babe. Yeah. Oh, she sent it as well. She sent it. Anyway, scroll down the page. You'll see on the left-hand side, there's today's early bird. And it's also today's bestseller. Well, it's the only thing I've... Oh, now if you wonder where Panel of the Week is, we've sold out. Sold out of this week's Panel of the Week already. Scroll down. At the moment, we've just got things on just got things on pre-order because the show deals aren't there yet. So this is everything in this first hour. Our early bird revisited specials. Early bird. There we go. That's... Oh, buttons. Look at all those buttons. 100 and... Look. I can't remember how many there are in that bundle now, but they're only 9. How many? So that'll be about 100 of them in there for $9.99. Then look at these fabric. Now, look. We want that one, but look. You're not supposed to get a metre off this week. They haven't changed it. So the metre off was during Designer Week, which is now over. So, and that's one of the best Anna Maria designs and collections I've ever seen. And you know how much I love Anna Maria. Anyway, look. Aren't they stunning? So we've got all of that in the revisited. And some people haven't even launched it yet. And we've had that this week already. So it's in our warehouse, ready to go. There's now. Okay, we haven't got that fact. I'll explain why we haven't got that fat quarter pack here in a minute. It was Kat's fault. Then look at all these lovely fabrics. Beautiful fabrics there. We haven't got it in the bundle. We haven't got Tim Holtz in a mega bundle. Oh. There's a Riley Blake B stacker from yesterday. Was that from yesterday? Oh, from the past. There's only one left. Oh, that's the one that Susie made her quilt out of a while ago, wasn't it? There's only one of those left. Then we got the snippets I was just telling you about there. Then Delphine's second hour. The kit to make that is there. Now, if you like those fabrics, I've got the fabrics to go with. I've got a mega bundle. Oh, look, aren't they lovely? Beautiful. There you go. There's the organza, twinkle chiffon as I call it, for the... there's the Dragonfly in blue. We've also got it in purple. There you go, amethyst, I should say. So that's the design, and the square at the top left-hand corner is the colour that you guessed in. And they're back in stock, the bumblebee cushions. Hannah says there's been a buzz around those. Now, what's the difference between that one and the one before? That one's teal, but they haven't put the square colours in, that's why. Yeah, and then what's the next one then? Oh, you actually see that one on the grey. And then there's one at the bottom there as well. Oh, I thought I only had 3 colourways. Okay, but anyway, I'll show you those on the shelf in a second. They were behind me. Actually, can you show that shelf, Emma? Is that possible? Oh, there you go, picture. There you go. That's 3 of the colourways. We've also got it in teal. We're not demonstrating that. We're just talking about that one today. So much to look at. Was that everything on? Yeah, because we then go to Yarn Lane, don't we? Is Yarn Lane on pre-order yet? Yarn Lane is also on pre-order. If you want socks for each season, then go to Yarn Lane website and they're on pre-order. And remember, if you buy something from me, that's your P&P paid for Yarn Lane. So don't, Oh, and we'll have the competition winner name today. Yes, you'll have to ask marketing, Hannah, about that. As I was driving in, I kept thinking, something got to remind Hannah about. That was it. So on Monday, we had a competition with Yarn Lane, and we're going to be announcing the winner's name today in the show. And the prize is on Rebecca Reed's desk. Yeah, no, I've seen it. It's there this morning. I've seen it already. But we'll find out the name of the winner, and we'll announce that in Yarn Lane at 12 o'clock. Right, shall we start? Let's just see any messages here. Good morning, John says Gwen. Lucy says morning. Just seen an Aura full thread for $4.99. Oh, I don't know, Lucy. Where have you seen that? Susie's loving the bees. Jill says, morning all, loving the Dragonfly cushion. Morning, John. Am I the only one who doesn't like Love Island? Oh, Susan. I refuse to watch it, but Stuart's been going on and on and on about it, so I'll have to tune in later. Right. Hannah thinks the principal is completely wrong, but she watches it avidly and she knows all their names, she knows all their histories and everything. So did you watch the first episode this week? Oh, she has watched it. I didn't because I was already in bed. But Vanessa Phelps was talking about it. She said it was so boring, she fell asleep halfway through. Oh, she had it on, you were doing the cleaning late at night? Oh, she'll watch it live. Okay, right, come on then, let's go. I've put it on, not pre-order. Catch up, Sky Plus, so I'll be able to catch them all up. So then you can't fast forward, can't you? Right, yeah, here we go. Are any of them good looking? You fancy any of them, Hannah? Yeah, we always start like that, though, don't we? On the first episode, go, oh, I'm not watching it. They're all boring. They're all not very attractive. And by the end of week 1, Hannah's in love with them. Right. Yep. Now, these weren't early bird specials on my birthday. These were called John Scott's birthday specials. But we brought them back because they're a special price. This is lovely. You'll be sick of that. You will be sick of that by the end of today. So £17.44, you get 11 fat quarters, you're getting one for free, so you're only paying for 10. So this works out at £1.74 a fat quarter. Who's just meant me? Oh, Lucy, I'll have to look later. I can't look now when I'm live on air, I'm afraid. Good morning, John and team. Can you please stop showing such amazing fabrics? I'm trying not to spend this month. June says, Love Island, I'd rather watch paint dry. Oh, June. You'd change your mind if I was on it, wouldn't you, June? You'd watch it then. Me in a thong. What country are they in this year? Oh, you're cricket. Okay. Right. Message on the bottom from Millie. Morning, everyone. Thought there was a glitch for a second. There were so many early bird specials. So excited. I know. All of them early birds. I know. Look, and we've done the price again. We've done the special early bird price for you again. Mandy, you came and you gave without taking, but you sent it away, oh Mandy. Good morning, John. Already spent a fortune. Good bargains day, love Mandy. Good on you, Mandy. Good on you. Oh, Catherine in Warwickshire near me. Hello, I'm a Love Island babe. That's what Hannah just said. Oh, so it's Cat's account, and that was the message that Hannah sent earlier. I thought it was wrong because it didn't have any spelling mistakes in it. £17.44. You get all of these fat quarters. You get 11. You're paying for 10. I know. Lovely, aren't they? So you get your white, your cream, your vanilla, your ivory, your beige, your soft grey, your softer grey, your even softer grey, your mid grey, your dark mid grey, and your black. Perfect for monochrome, perfect for having in your stash. These are all Rose and Hubble fabrics. They're all a fat quarter. For those of you who don't know, a fat quarter is where you take a metre of fabric, you cut it halfway down the middle and halfway across into 4 equal pieces, and each of those pieces are a fat quarter. You're very bouncy this morning. Good night's sleep. June, the complete opposite. June, I am so tired. I'm having to shout loud to keep myself awake. I'm really tired today. Good morning, John. Love you, says Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. I love you too. It won't last. It won't last. I'm always bouncy for the first half an hour, and then it's downhill all the way from there, isn't it? £17.44. Yeah, I pulled into the car park. Thought, oh, Hannah will have opened, because apparently she did on Sunday. She was here really early on Sunday. In fact, Emma arrived. Emma hasn't got keys. And she was like, oh, well, she thought, well, Hannah won't be here. So she sat in a car waiting, right? Then she texted saying, oh, well, when you get here. And she went, I'm already here. She was already in there. Was she wearing a party frock? Oh, she had the dungarees on. Of course she did. We saw them, didn't we, on telly? Well, she put them on because she didn't put them on back to front, because the last day she was on with me, she put her jeans on inside out, didn't she? Maureen, no, not Maureen at all. Morning, John. Just woke up, 3 days off. When is Delphine on? She's on at 9, I'll tell you, 9 o'clock doing this and 11 o'clock doing this. But don't turn off. and come back when she's there. You stay here with me. Here we go. All right? That was Morag, I was telling that. Glennis loves her tennis, she says. June says, is there a knack to get a kitten to sleep at night time? Oh, no, you're still having issues? What you need to do is play chase before bedtime with it, and then it's so exhausting, it'll fall asleep. Which one do you want to do next? Oranges, reds. Here we go. This is... are you really going to do that between everyone? Susan said, I forgot about the football till my neighbour came through the wall screaming and banging. Do you live next door to little Paul? Morning, says Wendy, working from home. Lovely to have your company. Jennifer says that shirt really suits you. Love the colour. Thank you, Jennifer. Well, do you remember the other day? I forgot my clothes, right? Well, I brought them all with me today. One of them was my pale blue one with like air balloons on. It's huge. It feels like it's this big. I couldn't wear it. I know. Well, I don't really know. Roxana says, I'm with you with that one on June Marsh. Hates Love Island. Yeah, we'll get into the controversy. When I start watching it and I start talking about it, then you'll all start watching it, won't you? Right, so what are we getting here? Early bird special, all the yellows to reds, 100% cotton fat quarter pack, 8 pieces, you pay for 7. You pay for 7, so you've got your claret, you've got your red, you've got your hot tomato, you've got your orange, you've got your gold, you've got your sunshine, you've got your yellow, and you've got your lemon. Lemon, Miss Lemon. Fabulous. They're all the Rose Hubble solids that you're all used to and you love so much. These are the pinks. It is fat quarters. Don't let the what? Okay, they pictured on the pictures on the web is not doing it justice at all. This is what you'll get. Gwen says, I can't get the picture out of my head now, you in a thong. Gwen, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Bad. Bad. That came from the gallery then, not from me. 10.46 this is. You get 7 pieces. Pay for 6. Okay. £10.46. Okay, so you know our Vix, right? She takes Maisie to swimming, right? And she's got lots of new friends and everything. Anyway, Hannah wants to go, but you can't go unless you go to baby. So she's going to take Emma as her baby. Now, that's a bit like when Dulcie's a member of the National Trust, so for her and her daughter Sadie. So whenever we used to go to the National Trust, she just flashed the card and I was pretended to be Sadie. Got away with it for years. And then we went just to one of them for a quick cup of hot chocolate a couple of years ago. And they wouldn't let me in, so I had to pay £13 to get in. And then I had to pay on top for my hot chocolate. And then Dulcie went, oh, you get these. So I paid £13 to get in. We didn't even walk around the house, just went and had hot chocolate in the cafe. £10.46 these are. There's Dulcie. Dulcie's actually watching. How funny. How funny. What are you doing watching? You should be at work, Dulcie. What day of the week is it? She's filming in Shepperton. She's does big films, does Dulcie. Anyway, all your pinks, all your pinks. All your pinks, all your pinks. Oh, yes. Now, Dulcie, I found Harvey's new favourite toy, right? On the end of my, you know, in the shower when you've got a brush, right? Hang it up with a bit of rope. The bit of rope came off it, right? During the night last night, I thought, what is he... Harvey's a cat, by the way, everyone. It's Dulcie's cat. What is he doing? Anyway, he got the little bit of rope out of the shower and he was chasing it, like doing this with it, chasing it round the bedroom at 4 o'clock this morning. He did have a bit of a lie-in, so it was only 4 o'clock today. Anyway, moving on. Oh, anti-pill fleece, 1 metre piece. These are all, if you just tuned in, we're doing all of the bestseller of the early birds, which means you get a special deal on all of them. It's very wide, this one, look. This is your metre piece. Look how big it is, right? How many little teddy bears, cuddly teddy bears? Debbie Harris's, is it Debbie Harris or Dawn Taylor's teddy bear? Debbie Harris. Oh, Debbie Harris is Teddy, isn't it? But you could also back that quilt almost with a metre of this, couldn't you? It's so wide, look. Oh, no, of course, Dulcie's off today. So, you know Dulcie raised £100,000 for scrubs and everything. Anyway, the well child, remember the well child that she made all the scrubs for, and then a lot of you ladies made the masks for, you know, the blue and the purple spotty masks and everything for well child. She won a prize. Somebody nominated her, and she won a prize. Like, she's number one, you know, like, awards. Like, and she's going to Kew Gardens today to get her award. Oh, it's lovely in Kew Gardens. Oh, it's beautiful. Get on the little train. You can go around. Stuart says he's getting his second jab of Astra today. He didn't have any grotty feelings afterwards. No, I don't know. I had did I have AstraZeneca? Yes, I had Astra. That's the Oxford one, isn't it? Shelley Louise says, good morning, John. I was trying to load my dishwasher and nearly dropped my plate when you said about you in a thong. Oh, no, sorry, I couldn't come with you, Dulcie. I had both Astra jabs and have been fine both times, says Susan. There you go. See, we're a hub of information here, aren't we? So how much is this? Look, £4.98. £4.98. You're saving £1. Is that what it says, £1? Yeah, saving £1. My varifocals will be here on Monday. Be picking up my new glasses. John received your birthday threads. They're beautiful. Oh, thank you. The quality is great and the difference to my sewing. Thank you. Oh, Penny, thank you. That's very kind of you. So, you know, Penny, we've sold more of those Orifil threads than we've sold of any other one so far. I know. Oh, yes, I won't be in on Monday because I'm collecting my glasses. I'll be wearing my new glasses on Tuesday. And I did choose the frames in a bit of a rush. And I got home and I was like, I wonder why did I choose those ones? The man in the optician said they made me look like I was fun. Oh, he said they make they're more fun, aren't they? Yeah, fun. £300 worth of fun when he put the bill through. No, but they are a bit Harry Potter-esque. I know. He was very funny. He just looked at me. Oh, they make you look like you're fun. He was only a young lad. Oh, Sylv had the Pfizer, felt unwell for a week after the second jab. But Stuart, you'll be fine. Stuart runs marathons. He'll be fine. Yep. Watching you from a sick bed after having my gallbladder removed yesterday. Need cheering up, so spending money. Oh, yeah, that's nice, Lady K. 3 meters of vanilla cotton next. Oh, you get half a metre for free. There you go. I don't remember this one. Right, there's loads. You got things in your baskets. Make sure you check out, because otherwise some of you will miss out if you don't check out. Yeah, maybe you're just waiting for the end of the hour and you just want to check out at the end, which is fine, apart from everything's selling. Oh, no, there's only 2 of these left, so if you've got this in your basket, you really need to check out. So what you get here is you get 3 meters of vanilla, 100% cotton, but you're only paying for 2.5. You're saving £3.49 on this one. Okay, gone. Gone. Oh, yeah, I was going to say it comes with face masks. Right, if you're going to make some face coverings. Now, it's funny because everyone's now getting, it's a year ago we made them, right? And everyone's now going, oh, I need new ones. Francesca rang me this week saying, oh, I need more. Because obviously Francesca's in like the Old Bailey and places like that. And she needs masks on all the time. Like we all do. But she hasn't got the joy of like when I come in here, I can take mine off when I'm sitting here, you see. But she has to keep hers on all day. So she's asked for some more. So this here, Visaline face mask inner layer. You get half a metre of that, plus you get enough elastic. It's a metre, I think, isn't it? Is it a metre of each of those? Metre of white and a metre of black elastic. There's no fabric to it. You choose your fabrics, go. But this is the lining in between. Now, this is really good for filtering the air. Obviously, the doctors and nurses, it's not their level. But for us in everyday wear, it's really good for filtering between the 2 layers. It's like compressed, it's not woven, this one. So it'll catch all those dastardly germs. Jackie says, morning, John. I felt worse after my pneumonia jab than I did my AstraZeneca. Oh, do you know, I had a pneumonia jab. Right, okay, thanks, Hannah. She went, I think that might be because we're in different age brackets. I think it's because when I went, and lovely Michelle, who's doing the jabs, who gave me my flu one, went, oh, you might as well have one of these as well while you're here. So, I don't mind. I don't mind. There we go. Keep going through for this. Everything's selling out. Just be careful, just be careful, just be careful. You get 2 times 1 metre of elastic plus the ½ metre of the Visaline face mask inner layer. And remember, it doesn't matter how many times you check out in one day, you only pay one P&P of £3.95. Well, even if you check out now on these, check out for a cushion in the next hour, check out for a quilt in that hour, check out from Anna Maria Horner, you can check out as many times as you like, even if you buy a sewing machine, right? Anything, £3.95 for the whole day. It goes from midnight to midnight. And it's not just what you buy on the telly, it's what you buy on the telly or on the website. Okay, next. The magnetic pin cushions. These were very popular the other day when we had them. Purple first. There you go. There's the purple one. So what it is, it looks like a great big pill. There you go. You got a picture of it. There you go. Oh, yeah, I was going to do my demonstration, but Emma's taken away the excitement of it. Right, so where's the pin cushion? There you go. Right, the magnet inside is so strong. Look. Look. If you just throw, I'm just literally throwing pins at it. It's like magic, isn't it? But how, and then look at the way they're, I'm just throwing those randomly at the thing. Can you show that from here, Emma, so I can just show them? Look, I'm just throwing them randomly, right? But then look how they're landing. Look how they're landing. So I'm throwing them randomly. Then they oh, did 2 that time. And then you see the groove in the middle there. Pick them up like that and put them back in your pin cushion or in your pin box, right? But if you spill them, like, oh, spilt them, right? Brilliant, aren't they? Just do it again. Ooh. Ready? The magnet in there must be so strong, I can't tell you. Dulcie, enjoy your day, says Lintuit. I had a membership for my birthday. I'm going again next week with my daughter-in-law and grandson. I wonder if Karen has made masks to match all her frocks. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Anyway, how much is it? $3.99 special price? $3.99, that's the purple one. Yeah, oh no. This is not a direct comparison. Oh no, it's not the same one you showed the other day. The other day she showed one with a, yes, with a lid and everything. Here's one that looks alike. It's not a direct comparison. You don't get, there's no ridge in the middle. And but look, it should be $7.99 and it's reduced to $7.11. Oh, $7.23 does that say? But there you go. $3.99 special price. Other colourway is in the green. You only get one, obviously. I'm just showing you. That's how yours will come packaged, right? Pins, pin cushion. Well, magnet, not cushion. There it is. Oh, look, they've done theirs with fat. All right, then. I haven't got any fat quarters to put around it now. Anyway, there you go. It's £3.99. You just get the one, obviously. I'll just show you the one. Oh, and I'll show you that one, because that's the one you get. That's your green one. Lime green. Oh, Hannah, we had something yesterday that you need to buy, and it was a picture of Reggie, and I can't remember what it was for. It wasn't the cushion covers that we do with Barbara McClay. It was something else we had just there, and I was like, oh, my goodness, that's Reggie again. His colouring must be... Reggie's a sausage dog that lives next door to Hannah. Yeah, I think that's the colour they come, isn't it? The normal colour. Oh. Curved safety pins, 2 boxes. I'll let Emma show you the picture of these. You get 2 boxes. Oh no, single figures left of this one. That was me bending down to pick them up, by the way. Right, so you get 2 boxes. Now they are curved safety pins, perfect for your quilting needs when you're making a quilt sandwich. Yours will be full, obviously. These aren't, someone's been in these, I think. You get 150 in each. They're 38 millimeters and they're 27 millimeters, 2 different sizes. £7.98, you're saving £2. 5 left of those. Oh, yes, you can in a minute. I had a nice system going here, but Hannah's making me change it now. Which ones do you want to do? Yeah. I will see what you meant. I thought you just meant the fat quarters that we started with, not the actual starting off ones. There you go. Over half the stock of these have gone. So you get black, you get your greys, you get your creams, and you get your white in there. Now, these actually arrived in colour order like that yesterday morning from the warehouse. Kat was very impressed. £17.49 there. Is that right? 17.44, sorry, 17.44. Yeah, which one? The yellows through to reds, that's this one. Remember, these are fat quarters. Get one for free, remember. Crazy Lorraine's just woken up. She says good morning. There's only 7 of this one left now. No, don't be hanging around. 12.21, those. £12.21. Beautiful. And the pink ones? They're beautiful, aren't they? Got all the different pinks in there. You've got your magentas and your rose and your soft pink and your fuchsia. If little Paul was here now, I'd be saying bye today, get it in the fuchsia. But he's too busy appearing on Gem's TV. He's not appearing, he's not a presenter. He was, Vix was there yesterday and he was the producer. And he kept cutting to him doing exercise in the gallery and everything. Dancing. Looked like he was having fun. I haven't seen that here for a long time. No, we have, but with little Paul, I mean. £10.46. Well, no, really, Emma, it's because of you. £10.40, because you're taller than him. £10.46 for your fat quarters. Freezer paper now. Do you get 2? I haven't got an open one, though. Hang on. Right, so if you don't know what freezer paper is, it's normally used for wrapping meat and things to put in the freezer, right? But one side has got like a coating on it, which you can iron onto fabric. It's not glue, it doesn't stay, and it doesn't mark your fabrics. But if you're doing templates, you're doing applique, if you're doing like Tilda toys, she normally puts freezer paper down and stitches around, then Mandy Shaw does the same thing, doesn't she? Right, okay, now I know this one because, right, that's £10.98 for both. That's why I asked. £10.98 for both because look at this, right? That's for one, £10. Sorry. Excuse me. Right, what shop was that one? Oh, yeah, now you see, that's when they opened Hobbycraft in Stratford-upon-Avon a few years ago now before. And I went to look round and I saw their freezer paper and I took this is how sad my life is. I took a picture and said to Hannah, they've got their price wrong, look. Anyway, then we looked and everyone's that price. So we have our price wrong, obviously. You get both of these, both of them, for £10.98. Now, how much is it saying you're saving? £2. You see, I think you're saving more than £2. If you would if you went to, you'd be saving almost, what, £9 and 2p, wouldn't you, if you went to, what's it? Because you'd be paying £20 if you bought those from that shop, Hobbycraft. That place. I don't know if it must be open now. I haven't been there. Don't park in that bit of the shopping centre anymore. It's in, you know, at the top of town where Marks and Spencer's and Tesco's is, the Maybird Centre, it's in there. Yeah. It's where the old pound shop used to be. Oh no, another bigger pound shop opened. Even bigger, twice the size. And it's got a pound shop butcher's, the abattoir's behind her back garden. No, it looks like it, because when I used to be waiting for Hannah outside her house, you had to park outside the pound shop, and it's like an arcade, and they had Christmas turkeys for £1, I thought, but they didn't. It's just under the same arcade, that's all. Keep going through for that, you're loving that one. White buttons, I thought you were going to say the wooden buttons then. White buttons. £1.99, you're saving £4. I think it's time I had a day off, isn't it? £4 you're saving. Price comparison, are they the same ones? Oh, we don't know what brand they are, so I can't say direct. Oh, exactly the same. A £4.50 there. £4.50. £1.99. We normally sell them for £5.99, do we? Must do. Yeah. They're white buttons. I think they're done by weight, aren't they, these? They don't count the buttons. I can't guarantee that you'll get the ones that are in here. 120 grams of buttons you get. So if you get more smaller ones, you'll see that'll seem fuller, won't it? That's really good value, isn't it? Right, that one. Pastel. Actually, I better move that because that's not for sale. Look at see, this one seems to be absolutely jam-packed. I think it's because there's more little ones in there. Aren't they adorable, all those? I'm thinking Alice and Marion would like these, and then she'd take them home. She'd make her mum and dad count them all. Right, how much are they? £1.99, saving £4. I know, they're brilliant, aren't they? All sorts of sizes and colours. They're all pastels, lemons and pinks and greens and blues. Obviously, it's random, so I can't guarantee that you'll actually get that button. Well, I'll save this one for you then, Hannah. Oops. Well caught. Next one, pinks. Oh, now these go nice with your pink fat quarters from earlier. £1.99, saving £4. Is that 120 grams as well? Yeah, it says it on top. It says it on the top. I think maybe somebody's had this white one open. Yeah. Don't worry, you won't get that one. You don't get that one. Pink fat quarters are here. Oh, hang on. What's this message then? The white buttons are great to dip dye. Oh, do they dye? Can you dye those? Well, we'll have to try that one out, Mrs. Aberdeenshire. Well, I suppose if they're polyester, you could do, couldn't you? Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to dip dye those later and see what happens. Because I've got a day off. I've got nothing planned. I've got one day off and then I'm back. Then I've got one day off and back. I know. But then I'm off for a week, so don't worry. £1.99. So these are £1.99. These are £10.46. So that goes under there. That goes under there. There you go. Don't move it. There you go. Fat quarters, buttons. Buttons, fat quarters. Okay. Do what? Oh, okay. Yes. This from my birthday show, this one. It's a Millwood. I don't know what the fat quarters got to do with the cotton box, thread box. That is the colour you'll definitely get. It's a fat quarter, and you'll definitely get this as well. So you're getting a free fat quarter. Now we sell this, it's always £4.99. However, if you go and have a look how much this is elsewhere, that's usually a lot more expensive than £4.99. But you're getting a free fat quarter in there, and you'll definitely get that colour. Oh, June's it off for a week. No. Yeah, I think it's a week. Hang on, let me just work this out. So I do next week. Becca Reed's on Monday because we're in July, aren't we? Today, last day of June time. I'm in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, am I? Yeah, it's 5 days. It's 5 days, not a whole week. Oh, that's a bit bad. Because I'm sure I'm going to London for a week. Oh, I'll sort that out. I'll sort that out. Whoops. Then I'm back in for 4 days. Then I do the next week. Then I'm off to Pavers. Am I? How much are these normally then, Han? No, not from here. Sorry, I just expect Han to do a job. Little Paul's producing me next Saturday. No, it can't be. The Saturday after it must be. And who's directing that day then? Oh, okay. Will be you, Emma, then, will it? Oh, okay. £4.99, you get your free fat quarter with that. Right, okay, I've got this. It's the same box, but branded to a different make. How much is it? £8.06. I've seen it elsewhere much more than that. But anyway, that's £8.06 normally. £4.99, and you get a free fat quarter with mine. £4.99. Beautiful. Oh, hang on. What's Susan saying now? You won't know what's hit you for the first few days. No, I'll just be getting used to it, and that'll be time to come back, won't it? Glue stick refills. These are blue, and no, they're not. Doesn't matter what colour they are anyway. No, these are assorted, pink, blue, and yellow. Exactly the same glue in there. It works exactly the same. It's the same strength, dries clear, and you can sew through it without any issues. In fact, if you watched Susie's show yesterday, she used them to do the curves on her, when she was using her quilt. Oh, come on, John. Which ruler did we do yesterday? Log cabin. Which wasn't using it for the log cabin. She was using it for curves. Oh, I know, the double wedding band. Double wedding band. Which you loved yesterday. You've been waiting for ages for that Creative Grids to come in. You loved it. £11.98 these are. Now, Hannah always buys her glue pen sticks like this. Now, these are made by Sew Line, but they do fit into the Prim, is that right? They do fit into the Prim one if you've got the Prim one. Yeah, the Prim Aqua Pen that we sell, they fit in. But there were only 2 of those left yesterday. But we have got the Sew Line pen in stock. We've got the Sew Line glue pen in stock. Saving you £2 there. See, if you've bought each of these, look how much money you've saved so far today. That's the way you need to think of it. And if anyone says, look how much you spent, you go, but look how much I've saved. I'd have bought them anyway. Oh no. What's next? Right, don't get confused. You do not get 2 pens in this kit. I'll talk about this first of all. So this is here, is the pen. Well, it's not a pen. It's a this is chalk. You've got white ones and coloured ones. And then this is the pen that it sits in, which already comes with a white one in it. And of course, I can't get it out. This is a pencil sharpener. Remember, turn the sharpener, not the pen. There you go. There's the pen there. The way you get the lead or the chalk out, you just press the button at this end. Those clasps open. Oops, I think it's gone. There you go. There it goes. There you go. Comes with a white one in it, but you get all of those white refills and those coloured refills there. And, let me just put that back in there. Whoop. That's a little rubber on the end there. But you're not only getting that for your $15.98. Oh, no. You're getting a refill kit as well. This is not a pen here. This is just a drawing or a photograph. So you're getting that there. But aren't these normally 14? Well, we say you're saving £6, but I thought, anyway, let's have a look. That's the pen set for $16.50. And you don't get all the refills on that one. Or you obviously get the first refills, but you don't get the pack of refills on that one. That's really good value. So many of our designers and experts use this one at home or in their studios. Don't get chalk on your hands. Get a nice fine line. Oh, look, Caroline says, morning, John. I should be doing the ironing, but got distracted watching you. Set the ironing board up in front of the telly and have your credit card there, but don't pick the iron up. Don't pick the phone up like that with the iron hand. Pick the phone up with that hand if you're going to order. Just be careful. That is a safety warning. Right. Felice, I've got it here. Whoops. £4.98 this is. You're saving £1. This is a very, very wide anti-pill polar fleece. Now remember, if you buy two, they've already been cut, so it doesn't come joined up. You'll get 2 pieces of a metre. But look. That's brilliant, isn't it? Night. It's all right, Delphine's on next. I can have a sleep during her session. Not that she's boring. Not saying she's boring, but she can just do it herself, can't she? Yeah. Right, in Delphine's next house, she's doing some applique. Oh, okay. I thought we'd going to start at the... Oh, that's sold out already. Oh, sorry, that's sold out. That's sold out. The Bondaweb applique mat. 2 packets of Bondaweb and your applique mat. This hasn't been in stock for a while. $9.97. Now on the picture on the web, there's only one picture. There's only one Bondaweb. You do get 2. There's fewer than 20 of these now. Oh, right. Now, on everything so far, please be careful because people are starting to check out now. The hour's coming to an end. Lynn says, I want to order the fleece, but I forgot my password. Oh, just ring the call centre, Lynn. They'll help you. Crazy Lorraine said, just seen a lovely sight, a mummy duck followed by 8 ducklings walking past my caravanette. Lynn says, we live on a barge, so no room for... Oh, no room to set the ironing board up in front of the telly. So I'll have to carry on watching and I'll iron later. Who needs to iron? Exactly, says Hannah. You two could look like Hannah. Right, okay. Please be careful. Nearly everything's selling out in the hour. That's about to go. Oh, 2 Bondawebs on their own. Yeah, you'll get into trouble if you don't, yeah.
Which Justin?
Oh!
Justin Roberts, Justin
Just...
Coventry, or Justin Durrett?
I'm not ringing anybody, am I?
No problem.
No, shush!
I won't.
No, don't. Just come through for these. Just come through for these. I've lost my Facebook. I don't know anybody called Justin. That's the whole point. Just how weird. And now I've lost Facebook. I've lost it. Anyway, look. I'm a bit worried that suddenly started doing that then. How funny. Anyway. Oh, look, Crazy Lorraine said, caravanette, you cheeky boy. Right. I'm going to have to cut that up now, aren't I? So, but that's not a phone. So why is it asking to phone somebody? This can call people. So if I shout at this and shout, ring Hannah, it would ring your phone. Yeah, but why did it do it if I've not set it up? And how does it not do that every time when I'm saying Susan's there, Lorraine's there? How come it's not ringing all of them then? Kath says, John, you need a holiday. I so need a holiday. Tina says, that was really funny. Your iPad wants to get involved. I know. Ring Hannah. No, see, it's not interested in you, Hannah. Hannah. Do I have to say, oh, Siri, Hannah? No. Anyway, carry on. That's weird, isn't it? Right, what's this now? What does it say? He, love it, John, love and hugs from Davinia. Oh, ring Davinia, Siri. No, you see, it's only Justin it's interested in. Oh, yes, when I used to give Hannah a lift home and we'd be chatting away, gossiping about this place. Oh, no, same quarter it was in those days. And suddenly my sat-nav would go, I am listening. That's all it said. I am listening. No. Anyway, should we move on? I'm getting a bit frightened now because we said something else. What happened? Yeah, 100 buttons. Imagine if you'd put your friend's nickname in. You know, and I won't say, I don't know Justin, but you know what I mean? Yeah, like, well, no, okay, so if I ring Hayley, she's in my phone book as Anastasia. Long story. Right, look at all these. Look at all of these, right? Oh, I don't think I did my nasal spray today. My eyes are watering now. We want to know who Justin is. Oh, so do I, Kath. You have to say, hey. Oh, I'm not going to say that now, am I? Laurie's saying what I have to say to get him to... But why did it do it then? Anyway, look at these. I'll do it in the break and see what happens. $9.99. $9.99. Look, you get all of these different, it looks like I've got more than you've got on yours. Anyway, I've got rabbits and carrots. I've got dogs and bones. I've got aubergines. I've got cats and balls of wool. I've got cows and milk. I've got undersea creatures like the seahorse and the whale. I've got cats and dogs. I've got teddy bears and honey pots. I've got butterflies, I've got flowers, I've got hearts, I've got more butterflies, I've got little babies, I've got, oh, what's that one there then? I've got an ice cream, there's a piece of cake, must be birthday. Don't quite know what that one is though, looks like a praying mantis, that one. What's that? What is it? Birthday praying mantis. Oh, yeah, balloons. Owls. Transport, going to school. Nighttime stars and moons. And I've got bikes. All of that for $9.99. Helen, I'm watching because you're so much more entertaining than breakfast news. Oh, she's blooming well hope so. And I've spent so many pounds already. Oh, Helen in Merseyside, thank you. Do you know Kate? She lives in Merseyside as well. Good morning, John. Looking forward to Delphine's Dragonfly. Thank you, Donna. Loads of you are. Judith thinks I'm being haunted. Right, I'm going to go for a break now. Right, now let me just show you the cushions. Right, we're doing this cushion. We're doing that cushion. It comes in the blue and it comes in the amethyst, right? And after the break, Delphine will be here. We've also got in that hour the patterns for and the kits for the bumblebees. There they are. But we're not demoing them, but Delphine is here to demo this cushion here. Okay, don't go anywhere. Me and Delphine will see you. No, Delphine and I will see you in 3 minutes from now.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Hello, I'm Catherine Wright. I'm from Leicestershire Craft Centre, which is based in Market Harborough. I love all kinds of sewing, but probably my favourite thing to do is dressmaking, but I also teach patchwork and free motion embroidery and anything to do with textiles really. I love to have a go at felting and crochet and knitting and you name it, I'll have a go at it. So I started sewing when I was 7. My mum taught me to sew and the very first thing I made was an apron. But I'm a terribly impatient person. I just want to get on with the project. So I didn't wait for her to help me cut it out and I cut it out myself and I didn't know you had to have a seam allowance. So I made the world's smallest apron and my mum still has it somewhere. Sewing tips, I would say, I teach a lot of people to sew, especially beginners, and I would say don't get disheartened, take your learning journey slowly. Don't expect to suddenly make a ball gown or suddenly make a king-size quilt. Build up your skills, slowly. And I would also say the iron is your friend. Use your iron a lot. It makes your sewing look so much better. It helps you get things in place where you want it before you sew and is a really handy thing to have.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Delphine is here. Delphine is here. She's got the cushion, but we'll show you a picture of it. This is what we're making. Isn't it, Emma? There you go. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It comes in 2 different colourways. Delphine Brooks Aqua Dragonfly Cushion Kit. You get the instructions, you get 2 fat quarters, and you get 1/2 metre of fabric, and you get the embroidery skeins, and half the stock of that colour has already gone. Right, so this is the kit. This is the kit. Now, you will get sheeny, shiny, you know, like Delphine's normal instructions. These are just a photocopied version. You will get, because of our warehouse moving and everything, they're in one warehouse and we're in another. You will get the shiny one, so don't worry about that. And what you get in your kit is you get 1/2 metre of your teal fabric. Then you get a fat quarter of like aqua. You get a fat quarter, but it's a big fat quarter. Now I call this twinkle chiffon. Emma? That's your twinkle chiffon. I call twinkle chiffon. It's like your iridescent kind of chiffon. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've kept them in the bag so they don't get confused, but you get the different blues and the greys and the silver and the black. You get all of those included in your kit for $19.99. Right, half the stock of those had gone before we even started the show. So that's your aqua version. Can we just show a close up of the stitching as well, Emma, please? Look, you could do this. You can make this. Lovely, isn't it? So there you go. So that's $19.99 for the aqua version. We've also got it in, well, I'm calling it amethyst. I'm presuming it's called amethyst. Oh, purple, purple. So, yeah, so you get 1/2 metre of your fabric, your purple. Then you get your fat quarter. That's amethyst, did you say? No? That's amethyst. And this is amethyst as well. This is your twinkle chiffon in amethyst as well. Plus you get your black, your grey, your pink. Oh, I'm missing one. How many threads did you get, Delphine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Oh, I've misled you on the last one. That one's obviously not in that one there. There you go. Got it. So there you go. So you get this one. You get your... I'll get Delphine to sort out which colours I get in that one. Right, so you get 4 embroidery threads, 2 fat quarters and your fabric, and that is the purple version. We haven't got to finish one of that, but that's what you'll see Delphine making in a second. Right? So... Then we've also got the twinkle, I'm calling it twinkle chiffon, I'll have to call it the right name in a minute. Organza in the right colour. So I've got organza. Now this is by the 1/2 metre. You can buy this off, now is it cut? No, by the 1/2 metre. Turquoise organza. Oh, look. Isn't that beautiful? Because think of all the other things you could do with this. You could also use this, you know that lovely textile art book that we've got? That would be beautiful to make some of those seaside, the sea and mermaids and everything that. Or a dress for Hannah's birthday. She'll wear a red lacy bra underneath it, don't worry. Oh, she hasn't got that anymore. Right, okay, so that's 1/2 metre. How much was it for 1/2 metre? Oh, £1.39. £1.39 for 1/2 metre, that. Okay, so I always knew it was Panto time. When we went to Borovick's in Berwick Street to buy our fabrics, that we always used to buy loads of that for Panto. Then I've got it in this colourway. Oh, yes, I did. Purple. Buy the 1/2 metre again, this one. You already get a fat quarter of it in your kit, but this is just in case you want to make extra later. £1.39. Now, whenever we bring you this organza, this twinkle organza, it just flies out, just sells out every time. And then, now I've got one that you haven't seen in either of the kits. Okay, the purple one's sold out. You need to check out your basket. If you've got the purple one, you need to check out because more people got it in their baskets. Okay, then we've got this one. Oh, now this one isn't in the kit, but I think this one might be the wings of the... Was it the bee, this one? Yeah, the wings of the bee later. $1.39. This is called Rainbow Pearl Organza. Yeah, oh, now look, I've got a thing come up saying protect your cherished pictures and documents. Not on my thing, on the computer here. On my screen here. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's what I said. I've said that. It doesn't come in any of the kits. This one just comes in the Bumblebee. Oh, no, there's one you need to buy for the Bumblebee. Yeah, you need to buy this one for the Bumblebee. Oh, okay, I thought it was, yeah. Lovely. So you need to buy that. If you're going to make the bumblebee ones, you do need to buy some of this. It's not in the kit. Last time it was in the kit. This time it's not in the kit. Okay. Now, I've also got the pattern on there on its own. Like, as I say, yours will be a sheeny, shiny, smartly printed up one. This is literally a photocopy, but look how many pages of instructions you get. Look. But look. Delphine's garden there. Then you've got your templates for your wings and your body and everything like that. Everything you need, and that's your layout there. You've made your plan. $9.99 for all of that, and it will be a sheeny, shiny copy. It won't be a photocopy like this. There's a story behind it, which I won't bore you with now. Right, I've also got, before I go any further, we go to Delphine, I have got a bundle of other threads. So if you just show us a close-up of the Dragonfly, please, Emma. Right, now if you look, you see that's got a teeny bit of gold in there. So you don't have to have that, but if you wanted to add another dimension to your Dragonfly, now can you tell me what colours are meant to be in here? Right. Right, okay, so I'm missing the blue one. The one didn't make it to the table. Yeah, do it by a still, because if is the blue one glittery? Yeah, so the dark blue one didn't make it to the table. So I'll find it, don't worry, I will find it. So you'll get all 4 of those in that bundle. You'll get all 4 of those. It was there this morning. No, don't worry. We'll just do it by the still. We'll just do it by the still. Oh, it's about to sell out. It's about to sell out. Okay, but you will get all 4. Don't worry. It's only that Emma lost it from the trolley to the table because she was in charge of setting up the table for this one. She says she's let us down again. I know. Hello, Delphine. You look gorgeous.
So do you.
Thank you.
Nice.
I love your top.
Oh, thank you.
Did you make it?
No, I don't make clothes.
But you could do.
I could make that, I think, yeah. No, it's pretty, it's floaty.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, covers up all my wobbly bits.
No, don't be ridiculous. Now, the bumblebee one you can see behind you, that's coming up in your next hour.
Yes.
Because at the moment, it's right in the middle of your picture. But then this one, now, if you want to take that down, and so we can have a closer look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. Comes in 2 colourways, comes in the aqua, and you're going to see the purple one being made. Is it difficult?
No, not at all. You've got to have patience. But apart from that, no, it's not difficult at all. I think I've even said it's for a confident beginner.
Right, okay.
So, and especially if you're new to embroidery as well, it's just straight stitches. You know, it's a type of project that you can just do in front of the telly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or just take on holiday with you. You know,
Yeah,
it's not a big project. So, a little bit of machine sewing, but straight stitch. I haven't done any fancy. Free motion or anything like that. It doesn't need it. I think if you could overwork it and then you'd lose the focus on the actual.
But also, if you went to a shop and bought a cushion like that, even just the cushion cover, it's going to cost you an awful lot more than $19.99.
That's it. It's very. It sounds a bit big-headed, but I think it looks quite high-end.
Yeah, no, it does. It does, totally.
And you know, if you had that on your sofa, or people would be like, "Oh, where did you get that from?" And to say that you've made it. You know, so you can make quite a few of these and give them as gifts. And
I wouldn't put it on my sofa. Nobody's going to sit on that.
Well, you sit on all the other cushions, John.
I
sat on one of mine again now.
Have I? I've got 2 today because I've lost all the roof. Could you bring some more cushion pads in? Because she brings her nice cushion pads in from home and then forgets to take them in. They live in my dressing room. I have to store all the cushion pads.
I know. I'll have to go in your dressing room later if that's all right.
That's fine. You're welcome in my dressing room anytime.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right, shall we get some sewing done?
Yes.
So, where do we start? What do we do?
So first of all, I'm going to take you to the instructions. So the main thing is getting your template correct. So. So these are just a photocopy, but yours, the one that you will get, will be nice and shiny. Yeah. So you will get 4. So the actual Dragonfly is made up from 3 separate parts. Now, you don't need to rip them out of the book like you did, like you do some of the other patterns that I do. You just simply take your bonder web, and everything's symmetrical. So you'll actually draw on the non-glue side. You put your bonder web over the top, and you'll trace round the wings and the main body. Don't worry about all of this detail here, just the main outline. And as you'll see here, there's a red central line. So you can, just what I would do is just put a little mark on the bonder web where the central line is.
Oh,
Then
it's a
you'll turn
dotted
to
line.
the next
I couldn't
page.
see it on there. There's a dotted line that runs through right through the middle of all those white sections there.
So then that way you don't have to tear the pages from the book. There's even when you open it up, the spine of the book, there is about a half an inch in from the spine of the book, so you don't have to tear the pages out. You just line it up with that central line, do the other side, and with the bottom part, you'll see where the little leg is there. You'll just do, so when you put it all together, you'll have yourself a dragonfly.
Okay.
So you cut that out from your bonder web and you will iron it onto the reverse side of your fat quarter. So on this one, I've just done it on the lilac. So then you cut out your dragonfly like this.
Okay.
Now, what I will say is that if you are not confident in copying drawing, then if you've got a light box or something like that, then you can just copy a few of the details, you know, of the wing, etc.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's only if you're really not confident. I mean, it's really simple. It's just drawing a few lines. And again, I've kept the wings quite simple on here as well. But if you're not confident, then just trace it directly onto the fabric. But don't worry, because they're going to be covered up anyway. So even if you haven't got an erasable pen, ideally have an erasable pen. But if you haven't, then don't worry, because they're going to be covered up with embroidery anyway. So you can do that at this stage or a bit later. It all depends on how confident you are.
Of course. So has that dragonfly there got bond web on the back of it? The one you
This
cut
one
out?
has, yeah. So I've already cut it out with the bonder web. If you haven't got it, I do recommend bonder web because it's going to stop it moving around in the hoop. But if you haven't, then an interfacing will work as well.
I've got bond web. I've got bond web though. Oh, in fact, I just had it in the last hour. So are there any left from the last hour? Right, buy the 2 packets from the last hour because you're saving £1.50. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And then I haven't got the purple fabric.
What do you need?
The dark purple fabric. I'm not going to cut into it or anything.
Okay,
I just want
hang
to
on.
show you. Just like that. There we are. It appears. So
We're all sanitised, don't worry.
We are. I tend to make my cushions about 18-inch square, and I use a 20-inch pad only because I like them really nice and tight. But you can change it to a bigger cushion or just keep it as a hoop art or whatever you want to do. So what I tend to do is you'd fold your, this obviously I haven't cut this to 18-inch square, this is actually bigger than what you'd actually cut yours to.
Yeah.
But you'd fold the fabric in half and give it a press, and then you'd fold it in half again and press again. So then when you open it out, you're going to find your centre point. So imagine I've already done that, and then the wings will sit just above in the centre along that central line. That's when you know you've got to have it completely symmetrical. So imagine I've done all of that, and what I'll do then is I'm just going to use a friction pen. I'm just going to copy my own, I say my drawing, this is Nick's drawing.
I hope he gets a cut in. You pay him well.
I clean his house and I cook his food and I look after his children.
Okay.
Doesn't need any of that. I don't even know if he's watching actually, 'cause he's working from home today.
No, he won't be watching then if his bosses are
No,
watching.
he's
he
too
won't be
busy.
watching.
He's too busy. So do it in sections. So I've done it in my instructions that I tend to just do. So all I'm doing here is just copying, just drawing some basic lines of where I want to fill in with the sewing. So I've done that one. There's a line there, and a line there. See, I haven't done any fancy drawing at all. That's just my guide of where I'm going to be putting my colours.
Okay.
So, and then I will put it into a hoop. So if you've got a big hoop, then great, but if you've got a smaller one, it doesn't really matter. You just need to move it around a little bit more, which is fine, you know.
This is a 9.6 inch hoop I've got here.
So I'm just going to move on to, there we are. Let me just get where's my scissors gone?
All the twinkle chiffons are about to sell out, just to warn you. Oh, the white rainbow one's all right, but the other two are about to sell out. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So I've gone, because obviously it's a lot of embroidery, so I just wanted to get a bit of a head start.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to show you now. So when, on every single part of the embroidery on this project, each skein of thread, if you are new to embroidery, is made up of 6 individual strands. Now, throughout the whole project, I only used 3 of those strands, because that way you're going to get a fairly nice coverage, but without it being too bulky.
Right. So you use 3, so there's 6 in there, so you split it in half, basically.
So I split it in half, which is a bit fiddly when you, there we are. So you just separate the strands. There we go. And so that way you've got one piece, but you're going to just save the other half for later. So have yourself a good embroidery needle.
On the website, embroidery needles on the website.
And I tend to just go in from the back. This is all going to be covered up anyway. So
you've stuck the obviously stuck the Dragonfly to the back
I've
fabric.
ironed it onto the background fabric.
Okay, have you got anything on the back of the fabric there?
No.
Well,
I will later though.
But not now.
Not now.
So you're literally embroidering through the Dragonfly and the background fabric.
Yeah, because this is nice and taut.
Yeah.
If you do not have a hoop and you're going to do it, I'd recommend you put some interfacing on the back at this stage.
Right.
But I will put interfacing on at the end, only because when I'm going to put it in as a cushion, you know, the threads can come loose, you just want to protect them. So, but by all means, if you haven't got a hoop, interface first.
What are you saying, Han? Oh, there are different, if you go to pre-order, there are the different faces, like the stitch and tear and the iron-on interfacing are all on pre-order now.
So all you're doing is some straight stitches. I do say in the instructions, you don't want these stitches to be too uniform. You want them to be staggered. So, or if you have them all at the same length, it's going to be too perfect, if that makes sense. You want it to blend in. So I'm even going it back into where the dark pink is. So I'm going out from the side.
Right. And how do you know where to do which colour? Does that say on your...
Yep, so on your the template, obviously I've done it in the green. So you've got the bottle green and the turquoise. So on here, I've done it the bottle green and the turquoise for the one that's behind me now.
Right.
But if you're doing it in the purple colourway, just swap the bottle green for the dark red and the light green for the pink.
Right, okay.
That's it. So if you just remember those two, or you can do it your own way, or if you've got other colour threads that you want to use, then you can by all means do it whichever way. But I quite like this colourway because it stands out quite a lot, and that's what you want really. And it will work really nice with the organza. So you just cut into those other...
Sue says, wow, another great pattern, Delphine. I love it. Becky Alexander Frock says, Delphine, this is gorgeous. Susan says, wow, another Delphine masterpiece.
Oh,
keep up the fantastic designs.
That's very kind, thank you. And if that's Sue, then I know that she'll be doing a fantastic job of one of these.
Susan Tither.
And is there a Sue Smith? Is that the...
No. Oh, yeah, Sue Smith. Yeah, she's the one who said another great picture. But then another Sue said the masterpiece.
Oh, that's very kind. They're a nice bunch, aren't they? There we are. So I'm just going to fill in this gap. Like I said, this is where you really do just want to put something decent on the telly and just sit back.
Could you do it with you watching the telly, though?
I'd
have to concentrate with my tongue sticking out.
No, I do. I just... well, I did this prep last night, actually, watching a bit of Netflix.
Oh, were you? What were you watching?
I don't know if I can say on the TV.
Okay, all right then, don't say. Oh, not blooming Naked Attraction again.
No, again.
That's not Netflix anyway. We all know
that.
No,
like it was like a crime drama.
Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah. Well, the boys were watching. I did watch some of the football, but I'll take it from that response there.
Well, I only know. Have I still got anybody in the sweepstake? Is it called the sweepstake? I had Portugal and somebody else in the sweepstake.
There we are. So, as you can see, it is fairly quick, but if you imagine covering the whole of the Dragonfly, it can take a bit more time. So I'm just going to finish this side, and then I will do the other side. Then I'll just start showing you how to fill it in and start putting the
oh yeah, we've got plenty of time, don't we?
Oh yeah, we haven't we? So when you are doing the outside edges here, you want to make sure that you go just outside of the fabric, so that way you're covering all the raw edges.
Right. So you're basically doing a satin stitch, but doing it in hand, aren't you?
Yeah.
By hand.
Yeah. Yeah, because satin stitch is just there really to fill in a background, isn't
Yeah.
it? So you're basically colouring in with your embroidery thread.
Well, Princess can't stitch and watch TV at the same time.
Oh, listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Or just sitting, well, mind you, the weather's going to perk up, isn't it? So it's quite a nice thing to just sit in the garden and do.
Is
isn't
it?
Yeah, apparently. I hope so. I'm going away in the caravan this weekend.
Oh.
There we are.
Got a message from Heidi. Hi. Hi. Hello, John and Delphine. I love Delphine's patterns, and this is another beautiful pattern that has landed in my basket from Heidi in Skipton.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. No, I'm quite pleased with this pattern, if I can say so myself.
Deborah, the quilt behind Delphine, the bee quilt, that's in Delphine's next hour at 11 o'clock. But you can buy it. You buy the kit on pre-order. You get the instructions, you get the panel, and you get 3 fat quarters. That's right. And there's other fabrics to go with if you want to buy other fabrics to go with. They're all on pre-order.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with my bees.
Yeah. We wondered
Yeah.
what you were going to do because we hadn't seen the design of it. So we
Oh.
unpacked the bag yesterday and we were like, I wonder what Delphine's going to do. Because it literally is a panel and 3 fat
It is,
quarters.
yeah.
Like, can't make anything out of this. Wrong. Again.
Yeah, I made a little bee block. It's hard when you think, 'cause it's a lot of maths, isn't it, when you're doing quilt blocks, you know,
Yes.
like adding it all up. But no, I really enjoyed making that. It was good fun.
No, it looks lovely.
It was lots of trial and error because you need to make sure it looks like a bee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to do the other side now.
Okay.
But you can follow the templates right down to the T to achieve exactly what I've done, and regardless of how good you are at sewing or hand stitching, you will achieve it. I promise.
Sarah's sewing a bag for her daughter and watching at the same time, so she's multitasking.
Multi-talented, yeah.
And Jackie says, I really want them all. I love bees and I love dragonflies. Crazy Lorraine says, hi Delphine, one of my favourite guests. I love your
Aw,
designs.
Thank you. Oh, bless her. Yeah, dragonflies are supposed to be lucky, aren't they?
Are they?
Apparently so.
Oh.
If one lands on you, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
luck.
The ones in my garden are about this big.
They are beautiful though.
Yeah, they're
I've got dragonfly earrings in today.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
And also, if you think about it, they appear a lot in Japanese art and Japanese
Yes,
fabrics. And maybe
yeah.
that is because they're supposed to be lucky.
You know, even if you didn't want to make this into a cushion, you could make this into just to leave it, a really big hoop and
Yeah.
just leave it in that and make it into a wall hanging or something, couldn't you? Or you can add a few flowers to it, or
Which yours, isn't it, to do what you want with, really?
that's it. I've just given you a guide really of how to do it, but you could put your own spin on it.
Oh, now Hannah's going to put the dragonfly on the back of her denim jacket.
Yeah, that would look cool. Yeah.
What you'd have to be careful of, Hannah, though, is when you... Oh, no, so you'd embroider it on the fabric and then attach the fabric to the jacket. Yeah, yeah, so all the threads are then encased between the two fabrics. It's a good idea.
That is a good idea. Otherwise,
So
it
if you're
could wear
walking
away.
down a certain suburb of Birmingham and you see a great big dragonfly going down the high street in front of you, it's Hannah.
So as you can see, I'm going back into the darker pink thread because I actually want them to completely cover the fabric. And blend them
Also, like you
together.
say, you don't want that straight line. You want it to look like you put a very neat line between the two colours.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we are. And I'll switch to the white in a second. So what I would do, there's only the body part that's got these two colours on.
Right.
When you get to the tail part, you just alternate between one pink to the next or the bottle green to the turquoise. You don't have to do... But again, you don't have to do it like that. That's just my design, but you can put your own spin on it. So I quite look forward to seeing what other people come up with.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
definitely. Oh, I bet there's loads of these appear on Facebook fan page soon.
And if you add a bit of bling to it with some of the sparkly thread, it does bring it, especially with the organza. You've got to have a bit of bling, a bit of sparkle.
Jackie said she would, it was a message earlier, she'd add sequins
Yes.
to the wings because she uses this one for mermaid tails for her grandchildren, then put not for them to wear,
lovely.
but then she put sequins on like as the scales and things. You could put like mother of pearl sequins or beads on
Yeah.
them, couldn't you?
I'd quite like if you on the back here, on the spine of the dragonfly, you could put all
Hang on, just
sequins
look at that,
down there,
Hannah.
couldn't you?
Oh,
So
show
just
where.
down here, if you had
Yeah.
some, I'll just do it just down here on the body,
Yeah,
cover the
nice.
body with sequins. And then the tail embroidery.
Yeah.
Or beads, or seed beads, or anything with a bit of bling to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Just filling in that little bit. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
wanna
Kath
waste this
said,
bit.
a lovely design. I'd love the design on the front of a tote bag. That'd be nice
Yeah.
as well, wouldn't it?
You could put it on anything. You could make loads of these and make it into a huge quilt, but you would definitely have to have a lot of patience.
That's patience. And also, you don't want to put your finger through the organza, or catch the organza. I don't have cats. 'Cause
Yeah,
cats
that's
would
it.
scratch the organza.
I know, I do. Sorry if I appear bossy in the instructions, but I do put in big bold letters, do not iron.
Oh, yeah. No,
organza.
because there's nothing worse, is there? If you do something and then you iron it and you've wrecked the whole thing.
That's it. And the reason why I haven't put the organza in now, the reason why I do the organza after I've done all the embroidery is because it could get damaged in the hoop. So that's the reason for that. So if you're tempted to jump ahead and do that bit first, I recommend that you don't, because
There we go.
you could ruin it. There we are. I'm just doing those last bits. I don't want to waste this bit of thread. I don't like wasting thread. There we are.
You keep going then.
There we are. Let me just cut that off and I'll just switch to the white.
So you get the threads, you get the embroidery threads in your kit. In the sapphire, I keep calling it sapphire. In the purple one, you do get the red and the pink. You see Delphine, you get a black and a like just off white, like a dove grey.
Yeah.
And then the other ones you get blues and white.
And you have plenty as well. You'll have loads left.
Oh, that's good. Well, in case you make another one.
Yeah.
A collector in County Armagh says, "Hi, John Delphine. Do you actually need the light purple fabric on the main body, considering it's all embroidery?"
Yes, because of the wings. Because the reason being is because when you come to put the organza over the top, you want that lilac to shine through a little bit. So we'll come to that in a moment, but
Yeah.
you want that lilac to come to
Yeah.
shine through, which is why I've gone for a lighter colour. Because if it was all dark, they wouldn't stand out.
Yeah.
And it's also a good guide for you to catch the raw edge and to make the stitching nice and neat.
And it also gives you a more stable, because that means you'd only be embroidering through one layer of cotton fabric.
Yeah. So
Gerardine, hi Delphine and John. Dragonflies are a lovely symbol if someone has passed away because they fly to the light. Oh, that's what they made there on the... Oh, that's a lovely thought, isn't it? I also love the kimono you're wearing, she says.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where's it from?
Vinegar Hill for you, I think, in Stratford.
Vinegar Hill. Right, that's the shop. It's a lovely shop. It's a beautiful shop. I had a row with a lady in there on the first week I lived in Stratford on Avon, and I've
Why?
never been back in since.
Why?
Oh, it's a long story.
I'm just going to use the full 6 strands at the moment, only because I want to fill it in quite quickly.
Yeah.
But otherwise at home, do it with 3. Yeah, it's they do them in longer ones and scarves and everything.
Yeah.
It's a nice cover-up. So say if you've just got a boring outfit, you can just chuck it on. Anyway. There we go. Just fill this bit in. So again, I've done it in the white, but you could do this in a metallic thread. Like you say, you could fill it in with some
And you're just
sequins.
filling the whole of that central bit in now,
Yeah,
are you?
I'm just filling it all in, making sure there's nothing to be seen underneath. I've just noticed I've got a bit of a stray thread there.
Another Sue, there's loads of Sue's in today. Another Sue's just said, "It's absolutely beautiful, Delphine."
Oh, thank you. There we go. I've just noticed that's annoying me, that bit. I've got a stray thread there. Got to get rid of that. It's annoying me.
Oh.
Where's my needle gone? There we are. So I can see little gaps, so I'll just cover them up.
So they're just long, very long stitches then, aren't they, going across the whole width?
Yeah, so you
of
do
that?
need to put, because as you can see, but this is the difference, because I've used all 6, have you noticed how it's a bit-
Yes, yeah.
which is why I use 3. Like I said, I'm only using the 6 now just to fill it in quickly.
Oh, so at home you
But at
still
home,
3?
you'd still use 3.
Okay,
Because you see also when you're pulling it through, it will catch, it will
Yeah.
knot up.
yeah.
But I just wanted to get ahead, really.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just recap the 2 bundles while you're doing that, if that's
Okay.
okay. Which one first, Ham? Purple first. Right, the one that Delphine is demonstrating there. So in this kit, you do get half a metre, well, there it is, half a metre of your purple. You get a fat quarter of the pale amethyst, you get a fat quarter of the twinkle chiffon, and you get 4 threads. You get the pink and the red for the body, and then you get the black and the dove grey, which is what Delphine's using now. And you get instructions. Now, your instructions will be, if you've had Delphine's instructions before, they are the very shiny cardboard. This is just a photocopy we're showing you here. So all of that for $19.99. Third of the stock is gone. More popular one is the aqua one, which is this one here. So you get your half metre of teal, you get your fat quarter of your aqua, you get a fat quarter of your aqua twinkle chiffon. Now, can you tell me the colours that you get in here?
So you've got the black.
Oh, hang on, Delphine's told me black, dove, and then I've got 3. I've got a turquoise, a blue, and a dark green.
I use the turquoise and the dark green.
Dark green.
Yeah, I didn't have that purple, the blue one.
07. Yeah. So somewhere this plain blue one has arrived, which isn't twinkly, so it's not the blue one that's missing from the other bundle. That's all. Anyway, that goes there. Oh, sorry, I've taken that out of shot. That makes that one for $19.99, and of course you get the instructions. You can get the instructions on their own. Oh, the aqua bundle. Oh, right. There's more people got the aqua one in their baskets than we've actually got available. So if you do want it, please check out. We'll keep showing it until you've all checked out. Right. Third of the stock is in baskets. So keep. If you do want it, please check out. Remember, you only pay 1 p&p for the whole day. Dragonfly instructions on their own, $9.99. Again, they won't be just this photocopy. It will be the shiny, lovely one that you're used to. Lovely. There's pages and pages of instructions, look. Oh, Hannah wants a quilt with them. So she says, if you could whip it up for next weekend, Delphine, she'd be very happy.
I'm sure she would.
As a birthday present, she says.
Ah.
No pressure. Maybe I'll make you a quilt for your birthday. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I've only got 1 day off before then. No, I won't be making you a quilt. I was going to say something quite profound then. I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, wait. If you want some of now, the twinkle chiffon in the purple and the blue, gone. I've got twinkle. I keep calling it twinkle chiffon. Sorry, this is what we call. It's all called organza. If you go to Borovitz, it's called twinkle chiffon. This is rainbow. This one. If you want to make the bees later, you will need to. Or not later in this hour. You will need to buy this. It's not in the kit. When you bought them last time, it was in the kit. It's not in the kit this time. Oh, it wasn't in there last time, apparently. Sorry, my bad. Beautiful. We bought a lot of that in, so you're all right with that one at the moment. Back to Delphine.
Oh. I switched off then.
Yeah, no, well, I couldn't figure out why it was still me just sitting here like.
So I've just filled in the head bit with the white, but I was just going to show you, if you didn't want to fill the whole thing in with the white, if you add some of the metallic threads. Now, can you split the metallic thread, or is that Yes, you can. It's the metallic threads are a little bit trickier to work with,
right?
Because they will separate. So if you're fairly new to embroidery, definitely separate and only go down to a couple, because they can get a little bit tangled. But if you work on shorter lengths, then they won't. So I tend to use from my fingers to my elbow, that length of thread.
Right, now Sarah, yes, we have got the patterns and everything for the bees, it's just they haven't made it to the table. Yeah, that's fine, Emma. We're not going to let Emma do the tables again. That was our plan, she said.
I just heard a cheering then.
Yeah, I think everybody heard the cheering.
So I'll just do a few stitches. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up, but
yeah, we're right close up on that.
But it will make it nice. It'll give it a nice little bling. So I'll see if I can just try and do a little block of stitches so you can see it. There we go. And again, I'm just blending them together. So I'm coming almost through one side of the pink and then down into the other side of the pink. So almost like you're sewing over the stitches that are already there. Because by doing that, you're going to blend it all nicely. And you're going to see all those little sparkly threads coming through, especially when they catch the light. They look really pretty.
Are you just doing the gold there, or will you put some mix some white in with it, or the
You could
mix
it. You could mix a bit of the dove as well. I just thought it would just be nicer to show a bit of a different take.
Oh yeah. Because on the original one, you've kind of mixed it. Can we just see the picture of the original one,
mixed
Emma?
the two together.
Look. So you can see how it's kind of. Oh, is it mixed though? Oh yeah, you've done it. Yes.
So I did the white first, and then I did the bling on the back.
On the top of it. Yeah.
But like I said, that you could do it like that, or like you say, it would look really nice just doing a few sequins there as well.
Laurie says hello to Delphine. Both her kits there found their way into my basket. My fingers slipped, and before I realised I'd paid for them.
Oh, good.
Right, Amanda says never used organza before. Can you iron it from the back?
No. Keep away from the iron.
Yeah.
From organza.
Unless you want a glittery iron, when it melts all over your iron.
It does. Yeah, it will go everywhere. So I'll just do.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I was just wondering what you're doing.
I'm just sitting here watching you. Got a message from Maureen saying, good morning, John Delphine. I'm about to retire from nursing after 45 years. Been buying Delphine's kits. I have quite a stash from Maureen.
Thank you.
Do you know what, Maureen? Thank you for your service. 45 years being a nurse.
Yeah, well done.
I mean, I know a lot of my friends who are nurses, they don't do it for the money. They do it because they absolutely love their job. But it must have been tough. Not just this last year, but all
just
the time.
in general. I could never do it.
No,
so
I couldn't.
Hat off to you
I
for
couldn't
that.
do it either. Hannah said she'd be brilliant at it, but she doesn't look very good in the outfit. She looked good in the Barbara Windsor one, she says, but that's about it. I'd be Hattie Jakes and she'd be Barbara Windsor. Right, shall I introduce, while you're stitching that, shall I introduce the bumblebees?
Yeah.
Because behind me on the shelf, there you go, there are 3 colourways there. We've actually got in 4 colourways. This is a project that Delphine did. I can give you the date that she did it. Yeah, when we've done it. But basically they come in 4 different colourways. 26th of May. Which one would you like me to do first? Mustard. Okay. No, none of them have got... there they go. There, mustard. There we go. Right. So what you get in here, you will need to add things to this, but you get the instructions, the shiny instructions, and then on the panel, you get the background colour, which is obviously the mustard on this one. And then you build your own picture. So here's the bumblebee. This is what you need to... Now, you don't have to put twinkle chiffon on those if you don't want to. But if you want to cover those with twinkle chiffon, you can do. Then you get the legs and the arms. But you also get all the flowers as well. So it's up to you. And the little bumblebees here. It's completely and utterly up to you what you do with them. Let me just get the mustard one off the shelf so I can show you what Delphine did with it. Oh, half the stock of mustard's gone already. So you will need some embroidery threads to do this one at home. But look, that's what Delphine did with that one. So she has appliqued the bumblebee on. She's appliqued the twinkle chiffon over the wings and then stitched over it. And then all this here is hand stitching with some gold and some black embroidery thread and around the little hairy knees and everything around there. So that's the mustard version. Oh, actually, that looks a different, maybe a different print, because we've reprinted these. We had these reprinted, so it's just a slightly different colour, but it's still lovely. Okay, so that's the mustard version. So if you're going to make a cushion, you'd obviously need some fabric to make the backing and things like that. But you do get the instructions and the panel. That's mustard, and that one's been incredibly popular. Right, next colour along is, the teal. I haven't got anything made out of the teal. But again, the bees and the flowers are exactly the same as on the mustard one, but your background fabric is your teal colour. You get that, and the instructions for your $19.99. Beautiful. Need to move on because Delphine will just need to show some more of her project she's doing now. Then I've also got it in the pink, which is the one hanging on the wall behind me. We didn't make that one into a cushion. Blush, this one's called. Again, all the added bits are the same. It's just the background is a different colour. $19.99. And then last but not least, I've got the grey. We might have called it silver, I suppose. Oh, we called it grey. And that one, now you see on this one, you see, I can just show you, Delphine's done exactly the same she did with the bumblebee and the twinkle chiffon on the wings. But this time, she put in the flowers behind here, and she also embroidered over some of the honeycomb as well. So this one's a more embellished version. So in this one, you get the panel, you get the instructions. Oh, there you go. And this is the grey background this time. So you will need to buy, that's why I've been saying, buy the twinkle chiffon. We've got still some of the rainbow twinkle chiffon left to do the wings. And that will make that. You need some embroidery thread and some twinkle chiffon and some bonder web, obviously. Beautiful. Right, let's get back to Delphine with today's project.
Okay, so imagine I've filled it all in with the alternated, all down the tail with the pink and the purple. So I've done all of that. So imagine all that's already done. And then you want to sort of define some of the lines. So this is where you're going to go to the black thread. So what I would done here, just need to move that a bit out of the way. Okay, so you'll come in from the back and you're just going to basically separate these lines. So you're just going to define each part of the dragonfly. You only need 1 or 2 stitches.
Have you done with the 3 again? Are we back to? We're still on the 3 thread.
Yeah, I've gone back to the 3. So 3 throughout. It was only because I wanted to jump ahead a little bit. So I've done, and it just sort of separates each section. It just gives it a bit more detail. There we go. And then
oh yeah, just like delineates it, doesn't it? It's nice.
Yeah, it's a big posh word.
Is that a real word? To know?
I don't know. If you want.
Where it came from somewhere.
And then so you'll do that all the way down. So as you notice on the body one, I haven't gone all the way in. I've only gone in about halfway.
Oh yes, I see.
But already that's separating, that's already given it a really nice lift of detail there. So, and then down to here. And then at the bottom of the body piece, I actually go, this is where I'd start to go all the way over, and I'd separate each piece with the black. There we are. And I'll do that all the way down.
Of course.
Now, I'm just going to put some more thread in. I'll just quickly show you how to do the legs, and then we'll move on and we'll take it out of the hoop and I'll show you how to do the wings.
Okay, brilliant.
So I recommend also, I don't think I mentioned, if you have got some wadding or anything to go underneath it as well for the quilting.
H640?
Perfect, yeah.
And when do you put that on then?
After you've done the embroidery.
Okay. So we sell it by the piece here. These are all come already cut. It's a metre piece, $9.99. If you order 2, you'll get 2 of these bags. So you can use any kind of wadding if you wanted to.
Yeah, but that's my favourite to use on cushions because it just makes your life so much easier.
Okay, because it's fusible on one side.
Yeah. So to do the legs and the details for the little, I don't know, what are they?
Oh, we had this conversation yesterday. And we had bumblebees yesterday. I called it a proboscis, but the proboscis is the bit that's in the middle of it, the head, where they get their food. So this thing here,
right.
So when bees eat, they go like that. When they pick up pollen, I think they'd be the same on these. They have what's called a proboscis, like that. They put that on them, and they suck it up like that. But we don't know what these are called.
Is there antennae?
Well, that's what we thought.
That's what I put in the instructions.
Okay, so antennae then. But
if someone just tuned in and watching you doing all of this.
Oh, they'll be used to it by now.
So you can't quite see, but all I've done is used a a heat erasable pen, and I've just drawn on the details of where I'm going to put the
Okay.
legs.
And there on if you're worried about it, there's a placement on your pattern.
It's
isn't there?
all on there, yeah. So make sure that your hoop is nice and tight. I could probably do with tightening mine up, but never mind.
Yeah.
And these stitches are just going to be nice and long. So these might be harder to see because it's on the darker background.
Yeah, we can see that.
So in that fact, these would be really nice in a metallic
Yes.
thread on the darker background because they'll really stand out. And then just back stitching.
The hoop that Delphine is actually using is slightly bigger than a 9.6, isn't it, one you've got?
Yes.
What's yours?
This one's a 12.
12. We've got other ones on the website. We just got the 9. This is the 9.6 one. Still, I mean, you can use any size, but if you get yours home, you think, oh, Delphine got most of hers into it. This one is slightly smaller than one Delphine's using.
But then I prefer to use a smaller one because then you can keep it nice and tight because it will loosen up. But this is all I had. Well, I borrowed it from the green room.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I will put it back.
Delineate is a word. It means to outline and define. Thank you, Laurie.
There you go then. That's a
There
new
you
one for
go.
me. Every day's a school day.
Yeah. That degree wasn't worth... was worth going to then. Wasn't worth...
So you'll do that on both sides, and also on the ones at the front and the antennae, the other
thing sticking out of its head.
sticking out of its head. You'll do that there as well.
Yeah, Laurie, are they antennae then? Laurie can find out for us.
Okay, so those are the legs. So imagine I've done all that, and then let's move on to the wings, and that's where it really, better. I've got the sewing machine already, so I better use it today.
Yeah, please.
There we go. And there's your wings.
But you're right, they
Not
would look
wings,
lovely in a
legs.
metallic, wouldn't they?
That would look really
Because
yeah.
real Dragonflies are very shimmery in real life, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I'd done that in the metallic to show you now. I'm annoyed at myself.
Oh, next time.
Next time. Okay, well, that'll do. I'll probably change that because I might keep doing this one. Right then, so that's all, imagine that's all done. I'm just going to take it out of the hoop. And another reason why I don't put the organza on yet, because you do want to give this a bit of a press, because it'll be all wrinkly. I've got a new iron down here.
Which one have you got? They're all out. They've all sold out, so I don't know which one you got. The gold one.
Is it gold?
Black and gold. Black and rose gold. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. So just take out that crease of the hoop. So again, once you've done all your embroidery, it'd be quite good to protect all those stitches by just putting a bit of iron-on interfacing at the back. So just iron a bit of interfacing on the back, and that will keep all that from coming loose.
Yes, do all your ironing before you get the twinkle chiffon anywhere near it.
So just get a piece of wadding. Unfortunately, I haven't got any H64, so I've just grabbed a piece of 80/20. So it's roughly the same size. That'll be fine. Let's give that a press. So this is where H640 does come into its own, because you don't have to use pins or anything. It will just...
Or 505 spray.
Or 505 spray, yeah.
Sarah says, I've ordered the bee kit. My husband's going to be mad. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
He'll get over it.
She said that, not me. She said that, not me.
Okay, so wings. Again, you can trace these at the stage before you start the embroidery. You might want to put your own details on anyway, but I'm just going to put a couple of, I'm just copying my drawing ever so slightly. That'll do for a demo, and then I'm just going to copy on the other side. There we go. That'll do. And one there maybe. And one there. And then I'll just do a couple of...
Oh dear, Jackie says, I'm filing whilst watching at work. I nearly dipped my finger in the coffee to dampen it. Oops, loving this project. Thank you.
Careful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just drawn on a few details for the wings. Now you're going to get your organza. Now you don't need to cut individual pieces. Where's my scissors? You don't need to cut individual wings over it. What you do want to do though is have it let me just turn it around that way. You do want to keep, ideally, this section of the body covered with the organza. I know it's going to waste a little bit more of it, but it will protect your stitches, because when you're going around with the sewing machine, the last thing you want is the foot of the sewing machine to pick up some of these stitches.
Of course, yeah.
So that's just there to protect it more than anything else.
And as Hannah just said, you can have loads of that left over.
You will, loads. Well, that was one I had. Look,
Yeah.
look at all that left. Like you say, I think textile art and doing little mini art quilts.
Yeah. Does it matter which side of the twinkle you use?
No. No. It's the same on both sides. So just smooth it out flat, like I said, no more iron goes anywhere near this. So obviously I have used an erasable pen, so that will eventually just disappear, but if you haven't, don't worry, because you're going to be sewing over those lines.
Okay.
So pin it well. I'll take it off here because I don't want to pin it to the...
Yeah, pin it to the board.
That'd be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm going to the sewing machine.
No. So I'm just going to pin it really, really well, because, you know, it is slippery. If you've got a walking foot on your machine, then that's great, use that. But if you haven't, just take your time. Always sew it with the needle down as well. So you want to now have dark thread. Well, I did it in black, but you might want to do it in a different colour.
Well, no, I think on the dark background, you might want to do it in a pale colour.
In a
maybe,
pale
like a white
pink
or a silver
white,
or something
yeah.
like that, yeah.
So I've just got a darker colour in here.
That's fine.
But yeah, so that's just going to protect it. And now all you're going to do is sew over your lines. You're going to start off by just sewing as close to the edge as possible all the way around. Now shorten your stitch to about a 1. So it's really going to, you know, that the stitches aren't going to come loose, because when we cut it away later, it's not all going to fray.
Yeah. And it's just a straight stitch, though?
Just a straight stitch.
Okay.
There's nothing there's no fancy quilting or anything like this on this project. So I'm going to start. I'll start on this one. There we are. So where's my pedal gone? There we go. So you at home, you take your time, but I'm just going to go quite quick, because I want to show you the effect and how you trim it all away.
Uh-huh.
So keep that needle down and turn it round. See, I've gone over it a bit there, but don't worry, I can trim that in a minute. So this is what I mean, take your time, get in close to the edge as you possibly can. There we are. Okie doke. Nearly at the end of that one.
Uh-huh.
I'll just go round another wing and then I'll just do the details.
Yeah.
But that's nice and secure now, so if you've got any pins near that, you can take them out.
And also you can just see the difference that just having that little bit of wadding in there just gives the wings a little bit of fullness.
That's it, yeah, it does make the difference, doesn't it? There we go. What if it's caught on there? There's a pin. Out. Let me just take this pin out. I don't need it now anyway. There we go. This is where I need that magnetic thing, so I can just chuck all the pins at it.
Yeah, all we've got to do is just do the detailing in the wind and show how to cut away, and then it's done.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just show you. I'll just do one of the wings to show you. Okay, so let's do this one. So again, I can just see my lines there, so I'm just going to be going over those.
So it's not even what's it called? It's not even free motion embroidery.
No.
It's literally just a straight stitch over the lines.
Yep. I mean, you can embroider these if you want to, but using a tight stitch like this will, you know, especially with the wadding behind it, will make them more 3D.
Yeah.
So there's one there. I've only done a couple of lines on this one. Because they do have quite a lot of detail on their wings usually, don't they? But
Yeah.
you can add a few more if you
But
want
also, if
to.
you do too much, it's going to take a strain on Twinkle, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
if you do too many lines of stitching.
You've got to have the right balance with it, haven't
Yeah.
you? How much time have I got left?
You've got about 4 minutes left.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, why? What time is it, though? Is that okay? Yeah, 4 minutes, yeah.
I had to check who you were talking to then.
No, sorry, yeah. No, so, Hannah said it was fine, then Emma came in and went, I don't think it's fine. Because she's in charge of timing, she said.
There we go, I'll just quickly...
Oh, look. It's just brilliant how just this little straight stitch makes all that difference to it.
And then I'll chop off this side in a moment so you can get the see the effect.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just put a detail there. So if you've got some applique scissors, this is where they're going to come into their own now.
Yeah. Duck-billed scissors, I've got those. We still haven't found, lots of people keep asking us for left-handed versions. We've still not found them. I've asked the buying team. We'll,
Oh.
This is what Delphine was talking about, your duck-billed scissors. So this side here, well, you'll see when Delphine's using the second, that stops you from cutting into your fabric.
I've got any over here. I think
Oh, did you not have any?
I forgot to bring mine from home. Mine are the
Oh,
ones.
I can see a pair in the box there.
Okay, so I've just done a few little details there, but obviously you do more.
Seen the wooden box there?
Oh yeah. So you take those pins out. So then just get rid of, because this allows you to get nice and close to your work without cutting through it.
Yeah.
So if you do any type of sewing, you definitely need a pair of these. These are a really good piece of kit. So you just hold the organza. So I'm not in, I was in an awkward angle then. And you just trim away all the way around, as close to the wings as you can.
Only around the outside, though, obviously.
Only around the outside. I'm just going to cut that bit away so you can see the embroidery and see how it all works with the sparkle. And you can really get in nice and close. You will have a few little frayed bits, but that's fine. I'll show you how to trim those off. So you need to have quite a bit of patience just taking the organza off. And like I said, stay away from the iron. Almost put a little post-it note on your iron.
Yeah.
Saying, stay away from the organza. But it looks so pretty.
Yeah, look.
There we are. And then I'll just trim that one off. Oh, so that's out of the way.
Yeah, because you're going to cut off the body as well, because then, there you go.
Yeah, so you'd cut it off the body. So, obviously I'll do it a little bit neater, but if you have these little frayed bits,
Yeah.
what I tend to do is just fold it back, and see you've got a few free frayed bits there, you can just about see that.
Yeah.
And then you can get really, really close and trim it almost perfectly in line with your stitches, and you won't even see those. And you'll just do that all the way around. You'll put a backing on your cushion,
Uh-huh.
put a pad in it, and you've got a really beautiful
It is beautiful, isn't it?
cushion.
Thank you.
There we go.
So I'm going to do a roundup now, but Delphine, you're back in now. We're going to
I
do the
am.
quilt that's behind Delphine there, the bee quilt behind her. So we've got the panel that the squares are from. We've got the fat quarters for you to make the bees, and we've also got the collection of that fabric to launch as well. So if you want to do it like Delphine's done a black border on hers, if you want to do a border from one of the fabrics, then you can do. All right. Our quarter of the stock's gone for the quilt already. Just to warn you, we're an hour away and a quarter of the stock's gone. Checked out, not just in baskets, checked out. Right, so which one do you want to do first? Aqua. Now, there are more people got this in their baskets than we've got. So this is your chance now to check out. Now is the time to check out. You get a ½ metre of your teal, you get a fat quarter of your aqua, a fat quarter of your twinkle chiffon, 4 threads, and your instructions for $19.99. Please check out, because there's way more people got that in their baskets than we've actually got stock. So some of you will now get, when you come to check out, say sold out. Right, then we've also got the purple version that you just saw Delphine using there. You get the instructions, you get 1/2 metre of the purple, you get a fat quarter of the amethyst, you get a fat quarter of the twinkle chiffon, you get the 4 threads for $19.99. Lots of people saying thank you for a lovely demo, Delphine. Aww. Okay, then the instructions on their own, while I'm here. There you go. The instructions on their own, $9.99. Yours, this is just a photocopy. Yours will be yours will be like this. Yours will be sheeny, shiny like this when yours arrive. This is just a photocopy of it. £9.99. Make sure you check out your baskets on those. Always popular. Would you like me to do the white twinkle or the rainbow? Sorry, rainbow organza. This is by the 1/2 metre. If you're doing the bumblebees, you need to buy this to do the wings of the bumblebees. It's only $1.39. Add it to your order. 1/2 metre or a metre would be plenty in your stash, wouldn't it? Because if you're just going to do the bumblebees, you'll get it out of that bit there, and you've got all of that, because it's not a fat quarter. This is a... Oh, hang on. This is like a off the bolt look. Oh, now that's just reminded me. I did a show at Mercury Theatre, Colchester, called Strippers. It was all about the women in the Northeast, when their husbands lost their job, took to stripping to make money to keep ends meet. And we did this costume, which was the Dance of the Seven Veils. And we had a theatre party, and I got very, very drunk. And I went and put the whole outfit on, right? And I did the Dance of the Seven Veils in the garden for everybody at the party. But that's another life. That's an eon ago. Sorry, if I know this morning the thought of me in a thong put you off. The thought of me in a Salome 7 Dances of the Seven Veils will really make you ill now. Anyway, don't go anywhere. I'm not doing anything else, sorry. Don't go anywhere, because after break, we've got designer fabrics to celebrate last week's designer week. Now, the mega bundles, well, they've only got one mega bundle, I think. It's still got a metre off. It's not meant to have a metre off. The Anna Maria Horner, which I think is the best one she's ever done, right? It's got a metre off it. We will see you here in 3 from now.
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too. In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
Hi, my name's Jules Mayouf and I'm really excited to be a guest designer on Sewing Street. Okay, I got into sewing through my grandma. I used to sit and watch her. She was a dressmaker, and I started off making toys, and then I was dressmaking myself, and from then I've done homeware and children's wear and all sorts of different things in between. I would say my top tip is to be kind to yourself. It's only fabric at the end of the day, and if things do go wrong, then you've always got your quick unpick. My claim to fame is that in 2012 I was a VIP driver with the Olympics, and I met some really interesting people who were very nice, and I'm hoping that I'll meet some very interesting and nice people on Sewing Street too.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping! If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day. Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again. If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Keep on going through for the Delphines. The aqua one is basically sold out now, and the purple one is well on the way to selling out. So please, 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 if you do want those, check out your baskets. Right, now, last week was Designer Week. We had some incredible fabrics. Now, I missed this, and I love Anna Marie Horner, and it's very nice because she often likes my pictures on Instagram. And she sent me a message a couple of weeks ago going, I miss you, I really miss you, which I thought was really sweet. I got really touched by that. Hannah never says that, you know what I mean? Anyway, we've got her new collection. Now, I've got a mega bundle, and I don't know if I've got all of them for sale by the half metre, or whether, look at the colours. Look at the colours. So let me tell you about the mega bundle to start with. You get half a metre of each of these, but you get a metre for free, right? A metre for free. So let me just pop them out like this for you. No, I didn't think they were all available by the half metre, but look. Okay, there's 20 fabrics in here. You're paying for 18 of them. Well, I'll put them into their designs in a minute. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, they're different colourways, look. Oh, right, while I'm laying this out, right? Let me explain this first of all. The mega bundle is £134.82. You're getting a metre for free, which means you're saving £14.98. Now remember, these are designer fabrics. Look elsewhere. Now, look elsewhere to see if you can even get these yet. We've had them since, what day did Wendy launch them? Thursday, was it? 24th, so 6 days ago she launched these. Last Thursday, right? They're beautiful. We've had them since then. They're in our warehouse. They're ready to go. A lot of people haven't even had these yet to launch them yet. So this is the mega bundle, 134.82. You get it split pay. What is it? 67.41. 67.41 twice. That's it. They're already selling, by the way. So I just need to explain that to you because while I lay these out, we've got a little film. Now, how long did you say the film was? It's a 6-minute film of Anna Maria explaining all about this. Have a quick look at this, and then we'll come back and do the bundle.
Hi there, I am Anna Maria Horner and I wanted to say hello to everyone at Sewing Street and introduce myself. I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is actually my craft shop in Nashville called Craft South, and it's where I have my studio set up. I'm a fabric designer for Free Spirit Fabrics. Today I'm here to share my Bright Eyes collection with you, which is going to be previewed to all of you this week, and I just wanted to give a little insight about my inspiration when I was designing the line. First and foremost, some of the very first images for Bright Eyes came from a trip that I took to New Zealand in 2019, and I had long, I won't even get into it, but if you follow me on Instagram, you would know in my sharing like what some of those travel days were like when I was going from one city to another to teach. And I had a really long day, and I arrived at my host's home in the middle of the night on this beautiful big farm that I couldn't see because it was dark. And I was exhausted and had a deep sleep, but when I woke up the next morning, I pulled the curtain open to reveal the most beautiful garden of poppies and every flower that you can possibly imagine over just huge amounts of space on this 5,000 acre farm in New Zealand. And so I immediately grabbed my phone and went outside in my pajamas and started taking pictures. And one of the very first pictures that I took was this incredible poppy that I have recreated for my fabrics here. And I've named this poppy Bossy because it just really took over all my thoughts about creating a collection that's just really about observation. And I buried it in this sort of chrysanthemum bed that wasn't real life, but I also was absolutely enamored with those chrysanthemums. But Bright Eyes is just that. It's about keeping your eyes bright and being willing to see all the beauty that's around you in the natural world, as well as beauty that only lasts seconds. And you have to recreate in your mind, like this print called Visitation, which is kind of a bouquet of birds. And at the home that I lived in for 18 years or so, there was always finches every spring that would come and sit on the eave of my studio roofline. And they would come and they would leave as fast as they came. But so I kind of recreated that, and there's this other colorway here. But the way that I design fabrics is primarily for use in quilting. It's beautiful for garment and all sorts of things and craft projects, but I really like to think about how quilters cut up and use fabrics and how you can really feature one element over another if you're doing applique or borders. This is a print called Brimming, which is really just this really lush and detail-oriented kind of border print that works itself out in horizontal rows. These are all just fat quarters, or actually half yards, so you're not seeing the full length of it, but you get the idea. And even the quilt behind me, this is the Visions quilt for Bright Eyes that I designed. It has these long borders here around the edge of the brimming. So again, I really like thinking about all the uses for the fabrics when you're doing patchwork. And in addition to those feature prints, I have all these lovely coordinates with lots of, like this was inspired by crochet, like granny squares or granny circles, granny sunshines, I don't know what you would call them. And then this is just a smaller, simpler version of the poppy. It's called Cheering Section because those little buds remind me of arms and like cheering with pom-poms. And this is called Dot Your Eyes. It's sort of like a non-traditional dot. It almost looks like little eyes and eyelashes. This was inspired by a favorite old crochet blanket in my family, just with all those kind of like 70s and 60s polyester colors. But here it's in a beautiful cotton, of course. This is called In Town because it's kind of like a grid or like little city blocks, but it was actually inspired by needlepoint guide for doing a basket weave stitch. But that makes a really great background for applique because it's colorful, but it allows the features to show up and it creates great lines if you're a hand quilter. And this is called Picky. This is just sort of like a reference back to those chrysanthemums, but a more graphic and kind of cheery form. And this is called Stacked. I'm gonna open these up for you so that you can see. This was inspired by hand-painted ceramic bowls. But these are really fun to cut up for applique, for petals on flowers, and or for leaves growing up a stalk. And here's another colorway. The colorways are lunch and dinner. Get it? Stacked bowls. So I hope you've enjoyed a little close-up look and some words about my inspiration, and I've been watching the world situation very closely and really looking forward to hopefully coming to the UK very soon to spend some time with you. Bye!
only is she an incredible designer, she's a powerhouse. She's traveling during, not before COVID, she was traveling the world and everything. She did inspiration from London, Australia. She'd arranged that when she went to Australia, she'd arranged all about birds and everything. When she came to London, she did all the buildings, everything in London. She does her own collections. Then she also does her conservatory collections with other people as well. And she's got something like 5 or 7 children I mean, the whole thing is fantastic and she's adorable. When she came to Sewing Quarter, she came on the show, we'll get her on Sewing Street as soon as we can when we're able to travel and everything like that. She's an absolute inspiration. She's fantastic and I think she's brilliant. Anyway, as I say, I think this is the best range she's ever done. More have checked out. Now, I cannot recreate this mega bundle because you see these 4 fabrics here? These have all sold out now. Apart from the ones that are in this bundle, these have all sold out. And how many bundles have I got left? 4 left now. More people have checked out. So I've only got 4 mega bundles left. I've got all of these fabrics by the ½ meter. Oh, some of them only just now because you're checking out on these as well. But you see, I cannot recreate it because these 4 fabrics here, I've only got in this mega bundle and I've only got 4 left. And like I say, they are in the warehouse. They're ready to be shipped out to you. Some people haven't even shown this yet. Some people haven't been able to put it on the shelves in their shop yet. We got it really straight up for you for Designers Week. And I'm so happy we did. I'm sorry I missed the launch, but I couldn't do every day. So, mega bundle. Right, now look, you see. $14.98. 2 things I want to say here, right? One, we were only taking a metre out because it was Designer Week. So we always try and take ½ a metre out for you to make it even more appealing for you. But also, if you look in fabric shops now, in any walk of life, prices are going up, aren't they? So, and it's not ours, it's not them, it's basically the whole, because of everything that's happening in the world, everything's going to be going up in there. So to get a designer fabric at this price is just amazing still. So let me just tell you, this is the mega bundle. There are only 4 mega bundles left and I can't recreate them because these 4 fabrics have sold out. So these 4 fabrics are only available now in the mega bundle. Look, there's the poppy, only available in the mega bundle. Then you've got this beautiful one with the birds in the trees. She's a brilliant artist. You should see, when she comes on, I'll get her to bring her sketchbooks. Her drawings are incredible. She's a true artist. Then this one here with the birds on with the lilac background, that one sold out apart from what's in the bundle, in the mega bundle. And then this one here this is so typical of Anna Maria's work. It's just stunning, isn't it? Look, that one is sold out apart from the 4 mega bundles. So basically, there's 2 meters left, but you can't buy it because it's in the mega bundles. That's it. And then once that's gone, once these mega bundles have gone, we cannot recreate this. I know, it's fantastic, isn't it? So I'll just give you once through of the mega bundle. So those 4 fabrics there that I just showed you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's 1 left now. There's 1 left. Once you've checked out, there's 1 left. That's it. Once you've all checked out, there's 1 left. And I haven't even shown you through. I mean, she did it. I'll just have a show you. She did a brilliant job. I could just be the glamorous assistant. That's what I am today, yeah. Look, now, this is the one Hannah wants. Which colourway do you want it in, Hannah? With the cream background, Hannah wants that one. Trousers, she'd want in that one. So if you see somebody in a denim jacket with a hornet on the back and watermelon trousers, you'll know that's Hannah. Got your crisscross. You've got, look at these, aren't they lovely? Granny squares. These are my favourites. These 2 are my favourites. Look, beautiful. Right, that's going to sell out now. If you want that and you've got it in your basket, there's only 1 left. 1 left. Fantastic. Right, I'm just going to put that there and that there and that there because they're not available by the ½ meter. Oops, there we go. So now I can do these by the ½ meter now. That's it, isn't it? These by the ½ meter. So if you bought the mega bundle, you get ½ meter of every fabric already cut, right? And if you buy 2, they don't come joined together. This is your chance now to buy them off the bolt. And I'd normally say if you want 3 meters, you get 3 meters. Some of these I haven't got 3 meters of. So is there any particular order you want to go in, Hannah? Are you sure? Okay, right, I'm going to do my favourites and Hannah's favourites first. So these are my favourites. Well, I say that, they're all my favourites. They're beautiful, aren't they? But I do love these two. So this one first. Oh, this is beautiful. Can you imagine that in a frock? It's going to be stunning, isn't it? So this one is called Cheering Section. Oh, yeah, because they look like cheerleaders, don't they? Aren't they gorgeous? So now, what colour? I'd call that a lime background or a chartreuse background. Emma Bradford says, good morning, lovely. Jackie said, oh, don't, I've just bought more. And Michelle says, loving the show. Oh, can I give a shout out for the warehouse team? Of course you can, because they're brilliant. I ordered my William Morris Free Spirit on the 25th, and it's arrived already. Derek says, morning, Hannah, Emma, Delphine and John. Very classy shirt today. Sorry I'm late to the party. Had litter tray duties. Ugh. I had to do that last night. Ugh. Right. Beautiful, exquisite. Remember, it's Free Spirit fabric, so you know that it's top quality. Elizabeth says, hello, lovely. Please stop selling such amazing fabric. I've placed an order nearly every day for the past month, and the delivery man is developing a backache. My name is Elizabeth and I'm a fabric hoarder, but I'm loving the show. Stunning, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can see that in a really lovely button-through dress, that one. Okay. Moving on. I've also got that one now with a lovely blush background. This one is UEUI 96. Oh, sold out, sold out, sold out. Taken from underneath us, that one. Now we've got Hannah's two favourites. Let's do the one with the cream background because that's her favourite. She wants a pair of trousers made out of this. I think if you got the Adaku book, this would be a lovely, look, imagine a big circular skirt in that. Oh, this on the front of a cushion, Hannah's saying. Lovely, isn't it? So this one is called Stacked Lunch. That's why Hannah likes it. Lunch. Okay, so when Hannah arrived this morning, very quickly, she had two Tupperware boxes, both with the same thing in. And I went, oh, have you brought a salad for, because it's like a lentil salad thing with spinach and everything. I said, you brought one for Emma? That's ever so nice. She went, no, I'll get hungry after eating this, so I brought a second one for me. And she's eaten them both already, and it's what, 20 past 10. I love this one. Look at the colours. They are stunning. Aren't they just beautiful? So are you going to use it for quilting? Are you going to use it for homewares? Are you going to make it some dress out of it? It is one of those fabrics you'll just have in your stash and you'll just stroke it, isn't it? It's beautiful. Okay, now that one with the pale blue background. So now, are the bowls the same colours? Yes, they are. The bowls are... No, they're not the same colour. Look, they're different colourways. Different colourways. You'll have to get both, Hannah. Yeah, because look, the bowl on that one had a pink background and a yellow, and that one's got a magenta and bright yellow. So, yeah. Herringbone, squiggly lines. Okay, this is fab for placemats or table runners. Gorgeous colours. Oh, yes. Not a fan of a table runner myself. Placemats would be lovely. Oh, what did you think they were? Oh, okay, Hannah didn't see bowls. Beautiful, the pale blue background, that one. Breakfast bowls they are, look. Okay, so now let's go to... Oh, Emma, have you got a favourite, my love? And if I ask Emma, she goes, oh, by the time we could have done the whole collection normally. Oh, eyelashes. She wants to do the eyelashes one. Here we go. Is it what they call these called Batty? The whole thing's bright eyes. Oh, very clever. Dot your eyes and cross your T's. Right, which one? Pink first. Magenta. Look. Well, they're like little dots and little eyelashes. Oh, scales or owl feathers, says Jackie. You mean the last one, you mean? And then I'm like Hannah, eating my avocado on toast lunch now. Oh, I've already had my avocado and boiled egg. I had it at 6:30 this morning. Right. This is pretty. Dot your eyes in magenta. Now, you see, I'd use that one as a blender or a border on a quilt, I think. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, I can see some fabric coming up for Derek's new waistcoat. $7.49 now. I don't know how long you're going to be able to get designer fabrics for $7.49 per half a metre. And that's not us, that's not me, that's the world. The world. The world. Okay, that was the magenta one. Then I'm moving on to the green one. Oh, that's a lovely fresh green, that one. Dot your eyes in jade, this one. They're beautiful, so lovely. I'll just put my hand in so you can see this. It's a small pattern, it's a small print. Ooh, that's not dirt in my nail. That's why I caught it with a piece of glass. Just so you know. Anna Maria Hornet's stunning, stunning, stunning fabric. Beautiful. Now remember, lots of people haven't even got this yet. They haven't even put it on their shelf in their shop yet. You could be one of the first people to own this collection. Right, now I'm going to go to these geometric-y ones. Blanket. Make one first. Coral, this one's called. Facets, like a gemstone. I don't quite know. I'm not seeing facets. Yeah, I can see it from a crochet blanket. I can see it that, but I can't see where. Facets of a blanket, maybe, rather than facets on a gemstone. Maybe that's why I'm getting too literal. A facet is a part of, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And we have Bright Eyes in Facets in Coral, this one's called. It's beautiful. I call it lipstick myself, that colour. Lipstick. Beautiful. Now, this next one, I love this. It's the same pattern, but in a slightly different colour. Love this colourway. This one's Facets in Aqua. We're doing a lot of aqua today, aren't we? Beautiful. I think that's really, really stunning. I wonder what that... There's a lot of detail. And, I mean, that's the thing with all of Anna Maria's. You see, I'm wondering if it would look nice as a binding or a border. In here. Yeah. Beautiful Facets in Aqua. I think it'll have started off life as a picture of a rose that she's drawn, and then she's kind of doodled or been sitting with the blanket on her knee or something, just taking inspiration from what's around her. I think that colourway is exquisite, though. Very brand new. It's a brand new collection. Like I said, a lot of people haven't even got this on their shelves yet, let alone about to sell out, because the mega bundle, these fabrics. Right, let's do, oh, that one's on its own. That one's on its own. Let's try and do this one. This one, you mean? Oh, sorry, I could do the granny squares next. I'll do the granny squares next. Oh, this one's sold out. While we've been on air, that one is sold out. Right. There you go. Oof, pretty, isn't it? This is Eyes in Picky Blue. Bright Eyes, sorry. Bright Eyes is the range. Picky Blue. But what's the, she hasn't got a name of the fabric, has she? This is, oh, it is a Picky in Blue. Sorry. So it's Picky. The name of the flowers is Picky. She's picked the flowers from her garden, and it's in a blue background. £7.49 for half a metre, 100% cotton, quilting weight, 44 inches wide, machine washable. Designer fabric for £7.49 for half a metre. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I've only got that one in the blue. Only got that one in the... Oh, in fact, that would go nice with my shirt, so wouldn't it? Okay, let's do the granny squares next. That one sold out. I do apologise. I do apologise. Here we go. So this one is called Cosmos in Ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the detailing. Look at the colours in there. Feels fantastic as well. I think Elliot's asking Hannah out on a date. £7. Oh, I've got hiccups. I do apologise. £7.49. Oh no, it's not Cosmos. Oh, it is. We've spelt it wrong. It's Cosmos, not Cosmas. Cosmos in Ocean. Yeah. Cosmos are those beautiful... Well, is it Cosmos as in the flower that Liberty use a lot? Or is it Cosmos as in, like, cosmic? It's beautiful, though, the colours. I love... You could play noughts and crosses, or not noughts and crosses, drafts on that, couldn't you? Not giraffes, drafts, checkers. Anyway, should we... Righty-ho. Now, there's these two. Now, don't they look completely different? Are they? No, it's the same fabric, Cream first. What's she doing in there? Why is Hayley in my dressing room? Honestly. No, there's no privacy in this place. I'm going to leave something in. I'm going to leave something in there one day that'll shock her, so her hair curls. Brimming in cream. This one's called. Yeah, brimming. It's called brimming. It's beautiful. Look, there's thistles and flowers and all sorts going on in there. And the leaves with the lines on. Well, they look a little bit like the fluttery eyelashes early, don't they? Oh, and those are like poppy heads, aren't they? These red berries that you're supposed to eat. What kind are they? Oh, no, but they are the eyelash ones, look. Oh. They're lovely. And some capers on here as well. Look, they look like big juicy capers. Hang on, where are you? Where am I going? Where's my finger? There. They look like big capers, don't they, those? I love a caper. Are you trying to teach us Brummies to speak correctly? Why? What did I say, Claire? Apart from the fact Hayley's in my dressing room, speaking very loudly. She's not Birmingham anyway. She's back Black Country, Hayley, anyway. Very different. Oh, it's on green, mine. Oh, hang on. Okay, right, now, there is a brimming in purple, but grape. Like some of this one in grape, but very little left. Moving on. Then I've got this beautiful, beautiful green. There's 17 different colours in there. 17 different beautiful colours. Oh, that's not including the background colour. There are 18 colours in there. Beautiful, isn't it? I love that one. Now your trousers will look nice in that one, Hannah. Little yellow berries. That's lovely. Right, I've just got 2 more left to show you. I'll do the woven one first. What does that mean in English, please? Yeah, this one's called In Town. Just this one colourway in this. Just this one colourway. Oh, no, I didn't, no. I wasn't teaching them how to say giraffe. What it was that I said you could play drafts. And Hannah said, I don't understand what that game is, giraffes. She heard me incorrectly. Hannah hasn't got to Birmingham, she's got to Melton Mowbray. No, not there from there. Leighton Buzzard. Yeah, Leighton Buzzard. Anyway, isn't that beautiful? That's lovely. And then last but not least in this collection, oh, I'm going to run out of things, buying it too quickly. This one. Now, this is the one she showed with the picture of the poppy, isn't it, and everything. This is stunning. Imagine this in a skirt. Oh, okay. So this one's called Bossy. Should be called Hannah, really, this one, shouldn't it? Oh. Oh, furniture is what Hannah's seeing. Furniture in the boudoir. All taken from nature, aren't they? The poppies and the big daisies. They're like Michaelmas daisies, those, aren't they? So now, apparently, let me just check. What do you think you've got then? Yeah. Oh, no, we have got the bird one. Sorry, we were misled at the beginning, mizzled at the beginning. Okay. So here's, oh, that's not the big poppy. No, we've done this one, haven't we? Right. Right, okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I'm just going to put them together. Right, okay. Okay, so this is a smaller version of Bossy. Oh, no, yeah, Bossy Mini. This is Bossy Mini, this one. Oh, Claire who makes things, got a pin badge and a signed photo. Princess says, that's beautiful. I see big, long, puffy cushions, curtains. Big, long, puffy curtains. And then she's put, I mean, puffy as in plumped up, John. Glad to know that, Princess. Oh, has it arrived? Hannah's new bright orange velvet pouffe has arrived. And then I've got these two. I said I didn't have these two, but I've got a very, very, very limited amount of these two. The mint green one. Seafoam. See, now this is very like her Australian... Oh, they're sparrows. I've got a sparrow's nest in my roof. I know, and they keep, there's 3 chicks, and they keep putting their head out wanting food. Anyway, so this one's called, what's this one called? Hang on. Visitation in Seafoam. That's like a flock of sparrows, isn't it? I like the pink spots in the background on this one. Beautiful. And then last but not least, are they having a meeting apparently in my dressing room now? Tell them, bang on the wall and tell them to be quiet. That's nice. I hope they're going to wipe down after they've been in there, sanitise and everything. I mean my dressing room, not them. Visitation in Lilac. That's pretty, isn't it? So pretty, that one. I'm seeing like some sort of wall covering. I don't know why. Or Hannah's back to her boudoir furniture. Beautiful. Wouldn't go. Oh no, because your Poufet's in the other room, isn't it? Not in your bedroom, yeah. Okay. Snippets bundle. We love this. Oh, we do not have this by the half meter today. We only have it in the bundle. But if you go to the website, you might find some of them on the website. I'll show you them. I'll show you them because the reason these are so amazing is I'll show you what colours you get in the bundle first of all. So you get a half meter for free. You get the pearlescent rainbow fabric bundle. 5 meter, you get 10 fabrics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, which colour shall I open out, Hannah? The pink. I want you to see this because, are you ready, Emma? Oh, she's already there. 3, 2, 1. Look. Now, hang on, let me just take that off because that's a bit misleading. There is a pearlescent shimmer to the fabric, look. Can you see? Fantastic if you do an EPP. Brilliant if making a frock, but you must work out where your seams go and where your openings are going to go. I'm just going to put it down because I just want you to see, if you can see the pearlescence in there. It's not a glitter shimmer, it's just like a little pearlescence within those little snippets there. Oh, the sticker's stuck to the table, there we go. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a gorgeous bundle, 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, made by Stoffer. But you get the whole bundle. I haven't got them by the half meter today, unfortunately, but they do. So there's the mega bundle. You get half a meter for free. I think if you go to the website and put in snippets on your fabric, you'll be able to see it by the half meter. Lovely, isn't it? $71.91. You're getting half a meter for free there. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've got the. Now, yesterday we had. I'll just explain. We had the fat quarter bundle yesterday. For the Tim Holtz fabrics, and they were supposed to appear in today's show as well, but we didn't know when the so we went out to get off the trolley, and the trolley had already gone. So we will have got some Tim Holtz fabrics. These are not Tim Holtz. These are Rose and Hubble, our regular solids, but we think these colours, Misty Blue, these colours would go beautifully with any Tim Holtz collection. There you go. So even if you're not buying Tim Holtz, you just want some of those natural colours. This one's from Abandoned 1 collection. This would match. I think it would match Abandoned 2 as well if you bought Abandoned 2. Oh, Jennifer, you have to get them off the website, my love. I haven't got the threads in the show today, but they are on the website. Aren't they? Or double check. My threads. We had them in the show yesterday. But they are available on the website. They should be on in the web shop. Hannah's just checking what you look for. Actually, do you want to put the graphics through? We'll do that in a minute for you. We've got to find them first. We'll find them first. Anyway, look at these beautiful. These are all 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable, quilting weight. You get half a metre for each, and they don't come joined together if you buy two. So if you bought two of those, you'd get 14 pieces of fabric. All half metre. Two of those, 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 two of those. Oh, we're doing these by the half metre? Or those? No, I was going to say. So now I've got I think these are abandoned one, these ones, aren't they? These fabrics. I haven't got any other Tim Holtz here, you see. Oh, okay, there's a mix. So I'll read out the code, you can tell me. GCUI29. This one's abandoned. All right, GCUI29. Oh, we haven't picked up the pile of the ones that are sold out, have we? Okay, just try to do the next one then. Sorry about this, everyone. This one is no name. GWUI72. Yeah. Go on then. Yes. No, hang on. KXUI49, yeah. Was there no more Tim Holtz on the trolley? Okay. But we got this one. Beautiful, that, isn't it? Gorgeous orange colours there. Tim Holtz, this is abandoned 2. This is his new collection. Scraped Layers Sienna, this is called. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say masculine. I don't want to say gender fluid, I'm going to say. Boys and girls will love this. You say, not him, it's not her, them. I don't know. I don't understand all this modern. I've turned into my dad. I really have. Okay, next. You don't say a green one. No, I've not got that one. I do apologise about this, everyone at home. We had a delivery issue yesterday. Elliot. Right. DPUI45. Got that. Oh, I like that one. Industrial, says Jackie. Urban, says Becky. Oh, Jennifer, you got them already? I'll still put the graphics through for you, though, Jennifer. Don't worry. That's lovely. I love that. It's like the night sky bursting through a church relic that's fallen down. I'm inside. I'm on a film set, and I'm inside an old church in Teddington, and there's light. That's the morning light coming through the broken down walls. Is that not what everyone sees? You see what? A bug's house. Built, what, like when you put the two pieces of glass together and the mud in and you let the worms wander around. Oh, where wasps live. Oh, okay. Or ants. Jackie just said, wow. Oh, Jessica messaged on my bottom. Hi, John and team. Just had the most amazing post delivered. My Tula Pink bundle and a tax refund. That's not from us. We don't do tax refunds. From HMRC, so I can buy more fabric from Jessica in Buckinghamshire. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Here we go, £7.49. Yeah, I've only got 2 or 3 left. No. £61, yeah. This has got musical notes on this one. Okay, so this one is called I Can See Loads of Male or Unisex Bags, says Becky Alexander Frost. This is called Piano Saute Patina. Okay, Hannah's now saying a musician on the streets of Paris. It's been a bad day, but she's drinking champagne. Oh, and she's walking home, pouring down with rain, and these are lights reflecting in the Seine from the restaurants along the riverbank. I filmed when we were doing Interview with the Vampire. We filmed a lot of it along the banks of the River Seine at night time because it was all night shoots. You weren't there, Hannah. I don't think you were born then. It was been mid-90s. Oh, yeah, you would have been. Oh. No, she would have been a baby like that. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got 2 more. But then that's all I've got, and I've got 15 minutes. Is there nothing else on the trolley? Oh, my clock says 22. Oh, honestly, we're going to have to change this. Right, go on. Tell me some letters. Yeah. Oh, so that's why you asked me in Delphine's hour. Oh, I see. I thought the clock's playing up again. Right, this is amazing, this one, isn't it? This one is called Drop Cloth Multi. Is that right? No. Oh, okay, so this is Emma's imitation, Emma's interpretation of this one. She was in the kitchen, she dropped her cloth. Your kitchen must be filthy. That's what you got a boyfriend for. Doesn't he clean the kitchen? Yeah. This is like the glass on the front of Emma's oven door, she said. I think it's fantastic as fabric there because it's got a kind of, looks lovely. I bet that looks lovely with like leather or something like that. Right, you've got 1 more to choose them before we go. Have a look. Do you want to have a quick look so you can go to guess so you can see from your picture? No? 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 Okay, that one's sold out. Okay, I'm very sorry, everybody, for that hour. Oh, yeah, let's quickly do John Scott's threads. I'm not supposed to do these, really, but who's John Scott? But Jennifer wanted them. She's going to treat herself today. Now, just so you know, I had these made for my birthday show, right? I haven't got them here with you to show them. I'm going to show them from a still. There they are, right? You get light dove, you get light sand, you get light peony, you get light wedgwood. Oh, they're down the side of the box. They're down the side of the box there. They are 50 weight. It works out at 61p for 100 metres. Right, we have sold more of those than we sold of any other Aurifil thread. We're supposed to be saving them for a special Christmas show. But every day people keep asking for them. So I think, well, if you want them, get them now. Get them now, I would. Get them now. Even though I say so myself, they are beautiful. They're beautiful. Everyone that's received them so far has said what beautiful colours I've chosen. I've done it all. Right, throw them one time. Okay. Oh, we're just going to stay on the still. Because I've done all the catching and everything. There's more, Emma. Right, okay, so you've got silver, you've got fern, you've got light peony, you've got light wedgwood, you've got lemon, and you've got... Oh, there we go. So, sand, dove, fern, peony, wedgwood, lemon. Beautiful colours. They are the ones out my dressing room, so that's fine. They're a bit battered, these ones. But yours will come in a beautiful box. Every single one is signed. So make sure you come in and get some of those. We are saving some for a special Christmas show, but if you want them, come and get them now. I'm not supposed to do them. Don't tell the management. We'll get this. Well, it seems that the management are all crammed in my dressing room, so I'm going to go and find out what they're up to. Okay, I will see you in 3 minutes because Delphine is doing the bee quilt. Now, I need to warn you, so many of these have gone already. Okay, I'll see you in 3.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Hi, I'm Wendy Orlando and I'm a craft blogger. You can find me over at thecraftyco.com, and if you do head on over and have a peep, you will see that I'm a tutorial blogger. I do all kinds of crafts, but my passions are crochet, knitting and sewing, which I've done for over 45 years. In that time, I've made lots of mistakes, but I have learnt lots of tricks and top tips that I can't wait to share. What I'd like to bring to the Sewing Street table is to show that you don't need to have gone to university or have a degree in design to be able to sew. You just need passion, a bit of courage to take the first steps, and a whole lot of patience. Oh, and an unpicker. You will need an unpicker. I do hope that you will follow me as I take my Sewing Street journey, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
I think I'm going to send Wendy Orlando some lipstick for Christmas. Such a little bit, didn't she, in that one? Anyway, she's going to love me for that. She'll be watching. She'll message in a minute. Oi, she'll go, oi. Oh, hang on, I've got messages. Nope, I'm all right. Right, now, this is going to sell out. Just to warn you, this is going to sell out. It is a bundle to make that quilt, right? Now, if you don't want to make a whole quilt out of it, and you just love that block, you can also make a cushion out of it, because Delphine's made this in her hour off. It's lovely, isn't it? So basically that block plus squares from a panel. I'll just move that out of the way for a second. So you do get the instructions. Now again, these are just a photocopy. I'll just hide that way from you. These are just a photocopy of the instructions. You will get yours on nice glossy cardboard. Beautiful. Now I have got this fabric by the ½ metre coming up as well, but I'm going to do the bundle first because I'm frightened it's going to sell out. So you get the instructions. You get 1 metre of your cream. Is it cream or is it ivory? I'll tell you in a minute. What are you saying, Delphine? She's muttering over there. Ivory, thank you. Delphine's fine. She's fine. Then you get this panel. Now the panel is only available in the kit, I'm believing. Oh, it's upside down. I was thinking that's a funny way to spell queen. There you go. Ooh. Right, so there's the panel. That's man, you cannot get that apart from in the bundle. It's lovely cotton. It's really nice fabric. It's what, say that again? Show Me the Honey by Janice Gaynor for blank quilting. This one. No, I wondered why you said that earlier. Yeah. Then you get 3 fat quarters. You get the honeycomb in black. You get the honeycomb in gold. And you get the daisies with the black hearts. Oh, the sunflowers. Oh, Hannah, take a picture of this. Hannah bought me a sunflower a few months ago, and it was about that big, right? It's in the garden now. It's about that big, and it's doing that. It's not no flower on it yet, but it's doing that towards the sun already. Okay, so there you go. That whole bundle for £36.99. Half the stock has been checked out already, and there's a lot of people got it in their baskets. So Delphine, that is one amazing, beautiful quilt. She hasn't replied, Pat, because she's just run out the studio. She was there, and she just ran. Anyway, it's fine. I'm going to introduce you to all the fabrics. We'll show it again in a minute when she comes back in. I'm going to show you the fabrics to go with this range as well. These are all available by the ½ metre. Oh, and we have a bundle as well. Now, look, this is this one that Delphine, so she made a block from the fat quarters, and then this is lovely, isn't it? That's in, right, Delphine, there was a lovely message just for you from Pat. She said, Delphine, that is one gorgeous quilt.
Oh,
and then
thank
you didn't reply, so I had to explain you'd run out the building.
Oh, yeah, I'm back now.
Right, okay. Right, so mega bundle, you get ½ metre of the one I've just shown you on the back of the cushion, ½ metre of the honey pots and the scalps, then ½ metre of the bumblebees in the honeycomb, ½ metre of the sunflowers on black. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, yes, it's coming up now. ½ metre of the scalps on black, ½ metre of the sunflowers on white, ½ metre of the honeycomb on black, ½ metre of the honeycomb on yellow, and ½ metre of the bumblebees on the honeycomb. You don't need these to make the quilt unless you want to add a border or you want to do a backing made of them. You do not need to buy them separately for the quilt itself. Everything you need is in the bundle of the quilt. Apart from, now I just need to explain, right? So Delphine has put on hers, can we just show a picture of it? Sorry, Emma. a black border. She used her own fabric for the black border. So what your bundle will make is everything in the cream, including the little cornerstones. But there you go. But it doesn't include the black fabric. Delphine, just put that on as a border. Right. So in the bundle, oh, sorry, it's gone now. So that's your mega bundle of fabrics there. We'll get going with the quilt and then we'll come back and do the fabrics by the half metre. Right, before I do that though, if you go to pre-order, all of these are available by the half metre on pre-order if you want to get them now, because the whole thing is selling really, really quickly. And then we'll come back to the fabrics in about half... Oh, you didn't fix the clock, Emma. In about half an hour. The clock is completely wrong, so ignore that clock, right?
Right, okay.
Because I remember I was saying earlier, we've got loads of time. They kept saying, you haven't, John. And I was like, I'm not ignoring them, I have. That clock's about 20 minutes.
It is, yes. Yeah. Oh, right, okay, ignore that one.
Right, so anyway, off you go. What are we doing? How do we do it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so bumblebees. Bumblebees, bees.
Well, there's so many.
Yeah.
They're not all the same, aren't
No.
they? I think they'll be honeybees.
Honeybees,
because
yeah.
they're making honey, aren't they?
Yeah. So I just, I thought I'd do a nice bee block. So
Yeah.
there you go, bee block.
Oh, that's
upside down.
Yeah, we could be flying south for winter. There you go. So how do we make it? Is the pattern in the pattern? How do we?
Yeah, it's more all the dimensions and stuff really, because it's actually made up of 4 different sections.
Right.
That's how, in my head, that's how I've put it together. So, so obviously you've got the body section, that's the section 1.
Yeah.
And then the wings, section 2, and then the head, and then what we thought earlier, the antennae.
Antennae.
That's what I've put in the instructions
Yeah.
anyway. So. I'm going to show you how to put once you've done one block, it's it's a very simple quilt, but quite a lot of bits in the block though, so I'm going to show you how to do that.
Brilliant.
Right.
Off you go then.
Okay, so I've already pre-cut some strips of the honeycomb fabric. One thing I do recommend if you're going to do this project, have some best press or some starch nearby, because it just makes your life a lot easier when it comes to piecing all the pieces of fabric together. There's not an awful lot there's nothing on the bias really, but it just helps to keep everything nice and in alignment and sturdy. So all I'm going to do is these strips here, I'm going to sew right sides together with a 1/4 inch seam throughout, unless stated otherwise, all the way down here. I'm going to sew them all together so they are alternate from the yellow to the back to the yellow to the black. So I'm just going to go and do that now.
Okay.
Okay, so I recommend that when you do a project like this, make sure you've got a full bobbin, a full spool of thread, use the same needle and the same foot throughout for accuracy as well. Okay, so cut these in long strips. Oh, it's slowed down.
What?
So
You're too fast?
no. I like it quick.
Okay.
But it was on the tortoise, so I just sped it up. There we go. That slipped a little bit, but never mind. Nicely done.
We'll see what happens now. I've just altered the clock. Blimey, I'm so out of condition. That's
That was some good squatting.
My
you
personal
just
trainer's
did
just
there.
won like bodybuilder of the year in.
Oh,
it was in,
really?
Dudley, they had the championships. You know, those where they wear the little shorts and they do this, all of that. Anyway, he won 5 of the categories.
Wow, impressive.
I haven't seen him for a year.
I was
Obviously
going to
not
say,
I
how
couldn't
often do you see him?
go. Well, I used to before I came to say. How often do you see him like saying, "Well, you're not fit, are you,
I
cheeky
didn't
mare?"
mean it like that.
I used to see before I came to Saint Street, I was seeing him 4 times a week. And also he's in Birmingham, you see. We don't need to go to Birmingham anymore.
So that's a bit of away from you, isn't it?
Say that again. I could just hang out with you, Hannah, but you don't even invite me around for coffee, so we're not going to go to the gym together, are we?
Right, now I'm just going to sew these ones together. There we go. So make sure everything's out of the way, because you don't want to sew that bit. Get out of the way.
What are you trying to do? So you're sewing 2 strips together, and now you're sewing those 2 strips together
Yeah.
down the middle, yeah?
Yeah. Straight lines, nice and simple. There we go. And I'm going to go on a bike ride later with my...
You what?
I'm going on a bike ride later with my best mate. Yeah.
Oh, are you?
All around the Cotswolds, yeah.
You coming through my village? Shall I put the kettle
We
on?
did actually go out that far once. We ended up doing about 45k. Oh, yeah. It had a rather sore bottom after that.
I could imagine. Also, if you go from my village to the next village to Welford, there's the steepest hill in the world, isn't
Yeah,
there?
it
Even
is.
the cars strain
Struggle,
getting up that hill. Yeah, we have lots of mammals who do cycling around our village. Middle-aged men in lycra.
You get a lot of cyclists in your village.
Loads.
Because it's the pub
loads.
stop, isn't it?
It's a what?
It's the pub stop in your
Yeah.
village.
Also, they seem to do competitions that run from there's a circle goes from my village to Mickleton and round again, and they seem to do a big circuit going round. There's people with timers and everything.
Oh no, we just bimble along and gossip and catch up and.
Do you break into a sweat at all?
Yeah,
Oh,
we do it properly. We look the part.
Oh, okay.
But we get overtaken quite a few times.
Yeah, well, by the
we're
bike,
quite good.
by old people on bikes. No, but quite a few of them. No, this isn't horrible. But quite a few of the people who do go out in all lycra up on the bikes are ladies and gentlemen of a certain age, aren't they?
They are,
And
yeah.
I look at them thinking, blimey, they're pelting, they must be young. And then you overtake them and it's like some person that's even older than me. And I was like, oh, I could never take to cycling.
We get shouted at a lot.
Oh, what, do you go side by side?
Sometimes, yeah.
That'll be me shouting.
Yeah, people can be quite rude.
Yeah, you should be cycling side by side.
Well, we don't all the time, but sometimes if we're, in a proper gossip. Then
Also, where we live, the roads are very, very narrow.
Yeah, they are.
Also, if you come into our village, be careful because at the end of each village, they've put traffic. I don't know what they call them when they put things into the road to slow people down.
Oh, yep.
Because when I first moved there, nobody drove through our village apart from the people who lived there or people trying to get to Welford. But now it seems to be a shortcut for everybody and lorries and everything.
Yeah,
So
unless you live in your village, there's no reason really to go there, which is the beauty
if you want to
of it.
because they're on the main Camden Road, they're building a huge roundabout where the airfield used to be.
Yes.
They're now building a roundabout and doing sewers and everything for all the new houses. So people don't want to go on the main road because they get stuck in the traffic. So they come via my village now.
It's getting really busy around there, isn't it?
Well, all those houses on the airfield.
It's going to be huge.
Really busy.
Yeah. There we go.
It won't affect my light pollution. All it'll affect is my journey into Stratford-upon-Avon.
It's always busy going in there anyway,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, so I've sewn those together. Not the straightest of sewing today, but they,
But it sort of doesn't matter though, does it? Because it's not a precision thing, is it?
Not really.
Marjorie loves watching your demos, Delphine.
Oh, thank you, Marjorie. So I've just trimmed that bit off. And then I'm just going to you'll subcut this into lots of different, depending on how many bees you're going to do. But I'm only making one today.
Yeah, so for the actual quilt, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them.
There we go. So that's the body of the bee.
Okay.
There we go. So
that's the ruler that Delphine's using at the moment, 6.5 by 12.
My favourite one, my favourite ruler. I always look for this every time I come in.
Okay. So that's the bumblebee's body.
That's the bumblebee's body. Now we've got to make the pointy bit of the bumblebee.
Or
honeybee, the bee, the sting, So you'd have your 2 squares, what size together. Now, if you're not overly confident in sewing in a straight line, you can just, or on a diagonal, you can just draw a line onto it, because we're not doing half square triangles, you're actually sewing along the line. So you're actually going to be sewing along that line, and then we're going to trim this off, and then when we fold it back, you'll have that point there. So you need to be fairly accurate. So if you are going to, if you are a bit wobbly on your stitches, try and make sure you're more on this side, otherwise when you put it back you won't have enough.
To go over here.
But then some of it was hidden within a seam allowance anyway, so don't worry about it. So you can pin it if you want to. I'm just going to do it by eye. So you sew on the diagonal from one corner to the other.
Sometimes a pin can be get in the way though on that side. It can make it buckle it.
Yeah, because this is only 2 inches, 1.5 inches, something like that. So yeah, like I said, it takes seconds, doesn't it, to do it. And I'm just going to sew on that corner now. Okay. And then if you've got a 1/4 inch ruler, use that, but just trim off those corners. and then bring back the mat, and then I'm going to press those open. Be careful when you press them open, because you want to make sure that they are completely open. Sometimes if you press them from the other side, they'll bunch up a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. And then now you'll do the top two. These ones are a bit smaller. So I'm just going to go...
Oh, they're diddy, those.
They're diddy ones, then.
Looks like now that way, it looks like a wasp's face that way round.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. So again, I'll just, you know what I mean.
Use your ruler at home.
Use your ruler at home, but I'm just going to, you just draw across those lines. So I'm going to do that either side. Go straight in to do the other one now. Line it up with the corner. There we go. And trim those little corners off. Give them a press, and then that's pretty much the bottom part done. There we go. Right then, and then to finish the first section, you get your next two pieces. All the measurements are in the instructions, and then you're just going to sew these two pieces right sides together.
Oh, okay.
And then open out, and then you can trim it all down.
How big are those blocks, the finished blocks?
It's actually about 9 3/4.
Oh, okay.
But the centre of the squares on the panel measure about that, but you've trimmed it down just slightly, so about 1/4 inch. So basically, the finished one is about 9.5 inches. That it just gives you wiggle room that if you do make any mistakes or anything, you can trim it down, and then it will, and then you know it will all fit.
Yeah. The other side. You've gone very quiet, John. I have.
Yeah.
It's peaked.
You're tired.
Yeah.
Oh dear. You're nearly there. A few hours to go.
I've only got one day off.
What are you going to do with your day off?
Oh, what am I not doing with my day off? I've got so much to do. Still got a cat staying with me, Harvey.
Oh, have you?
If it's a nice day, I might sit with him in the garden.
Because you look after the cat, don't you? It's not yours.
It's not mine, no, it's
why don't you get a cat?
No, I had my two cats. I had Norman and Ellie, you see, but I can't.
Oh.
I can't. I still see. Oh, I'm going to get sad. I still see Norman and Ellie. I don't want. When I got Norman and Ellie, I just finished in the film industry, and I just started it this morning, and I kept thinking I can't go back to the film industry if I've got a cat.
Yeah.
So because I kept thinking, I'll be going back to the films. I'll be going back to the films. Not realising I'd stay at this morning for 10 years. You see.
Wow.
So they were kind of a reason to have them. It was, apart from being my 40th birthday celebration, it was also the fact that, Anyway, now I don't know. I don't want to make rigid, because I don't know where I'm going to be in a year's time or 2 years' time, or what I'm going to be doing or where I'm going to be living and things like that. And I also think I'd quite like a dog.
Yeah.
But not yet, because obviously I'm out of the house all day and I wouldn't do
they're
that
a commitment,
to a dog.
aren't they?
But when I'm retired, then maybe I'll have a dog to go walking with.
Yeah, that'll be good. But I know what you mean about when you said about getting sad, because my husband, he will never let us have a pet now, because he had a dog growing up called Holly, and he absolutely adored this dog. And bless her, she died some years ago. And I remember I had to tell Nick that she'd passed, and it was so sad. It's
so strange, isn't it? Because
so
people who don't have pets don't really understand. No, that's not don't understand, but you get. They were 19 and a half, Norman and Ellie, when they died, you see, and they were brother and sister. And so she went in the September, and then he went in the November. So I lost both of them within, and they really were my life. It sounds really sad now, I know, but they really were my life, and it was just kind of like, And I still think I can hear them in the house, which is nice. So when Harvey comes to
nice,
stay for a couple of weeks, then I give him back. And then Ripley, the dog, comes to stay in September for a couple of weeks. So I'll do that. So I quite like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I'd feel now about having my own
Yeah.
cats. Also, I've ordered a new front door and a back door, and I haven't ordered a cat flap in them, so I can't.
Oh, but no, we do that. We dog sit for our friend's dog. Like you say, it's nice, but you can give it back. But it's almost like, it's just coming to stay for its holiday.
But then also, because Harvey's such a brilliant cat, like I had some friends come around, they were like, it's like it's your cat. He's so relaxed and chilled here. And Ripley's, I mean, I've known Ripley for years because he's Francesca's dog, but she's Francesca's dog. But it's nice because it's not like looking after a stranger that doesn't come to you and doesn't want to, like Harvey will sit on my knee all evening and Ripley will come to you when you're walking. So it's quite nice. They're like mine, but they're not mine. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
I bet it's a bit sad when they go though. Oh.
Don't.
Sorry, I want to make him cry in a minute.
No.
So I've done the body bit. I've just trimmed it off a little bit and tidied it all up and given it a press. So I'm quite pleased with that. So that's section 1. Now we're going to move on to the wings. So you're going to need 2 black squares and 2 white squares on each one, and you're just going to sew them the exact same way as we did the corners here. So as you will notice, you'll have to do one and then open and press it and then put the other one, because as you can see they will overlap.
Oh yeah.
But we want them to overlap so they've got that 1/4 inch seam, so when we sew them together that gets lost. Okay, so I'm going to go and sew these now.
Hannah's offering to be my pet for a while now. You get fed well.
I might come along.
Huh?
come to yours and have a bit of a break.
Well, I mean, Harvey gets tuna twice a day.
Oh no, can't do tuna.
Oh what?
I can't do tuna.
I can't do any meat or fish. I hate the smell of all of it. So he's very lucky.
Oh, you are.
But Norman and Ellie used to get prawns and everything.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I had prawns the other day. Made a prawn curry. It's yummy.
Ooh. Oh, Hannah would like a Thai green curry on a Tuesday. My mum and dad used to have curried prawns every Tuesday night. When we grew up, we had a definite. Every night we knew what you had that for tea that night, and prawn. We didn't get it as children. My mum and dad had a special cheap date night. Used to have curried prawns every Tuesday.
It's a nice quick tea as well, isn't it? Because you haven't got to stand over the cooker for ages making those. Okay.
Right, will you cats sit for me in September, John, please? What am I doing, Princess? Are they coming to me or am I coming to them? And Anne says, my channel 72 has disappeared. Retune your box. Retune it. You should be fine. Retune it. You should be fine.
So I'm just trimming off these corners. Oh, fiddly today. I'm making a bit of a mess.
Okay. It's all right, because the Hoover's over, the vacuum's over there if you want to give it a quick vacuum before you go.
What, before I go? I've got to go tidy up the other room yet. I've made a bit of a mess in there making that cushion. So
oh dear.
Bits of fabric everywhere. There we go. Let's give those a quick... Because you want to press them open before you put the next ones on.
Right, okay.
Otherwise they'll catch.
Press them open or just press them to one side?
Just press them to one side, yeah.
Oh no. Derek, can I bring all 6 of my cats to come and stay then? Oh
6?
No, that's what my new job could be. I could
there you
be
go,
a cat fosterer.
Cat fosterer.
Or pet fosterer. Hannah said I'd end up smelling like she does. She's got a date with Elliot later. She's got to go and have a shower and do her hair and everything. It's not a romantic date, as she has a boyfriend. It's a professional filming date. Animals know who love them, says Laurie. They sense the atmosphere of the home, so you've got good love vibes, John. Oh, thank you. Oh, and Princess says, whichever's easiest for you, you can move in or they can move in with you. Yeah, but you've got the lovely Pussy Palace outside, haven't you, for the cats to live in? She's got one of those, like, somebody sent me a message about 3 Siamese cats that need rehoming. And they look adorable, but they don't go out. But they are used to having, I can't remember what it's called, but it's where you open the door and they have their own run. They go in the garden.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Because they
I feel like we've got a cat, though, at home, because there's this cat that runs around our estate.
Yeah.
And I don't know whose cat it is, actually. And we took the cover off the furniture the other day, and it's got really comfy on the new furniture, covered in cat hair.
Oh.
And then somebody, you know, like you have like a Facebook group for your local area, your street and stuff. And then someone took a photograph of this same cat eating... got into the house, eating the other cat's cat food.
Oh, no.
But it's always in the garden.
They obviously haven't got one of those posh cat flaps that Norman and Ellie have, where it would only open for them. They're just microchip in there, and it would only open for them. It's called a catio.
A catio?
So where they go out into
Oh,
their
fancy.
garden, but they have their own space. Only 30 of this kit left, just so you know. Sorry to distract you all from the cats, but there's only 30 of the kit left.
Okay. Oh, hello. So now I'll press these open, and then the wing section's nearly done. Oh. So that's one piece.
So do you need... Okay, I'll wait for you to do it and see what happens. Shh.
Okay, and then all you do now
Yeah.
is with the two black sides is that you sew those right sides together.
Right.
And then that's that bit done.
Oh. That's the wings.
That's the wings done. And then press that open, and then I'll move on to the next two stages are really quite quick.
Okay.
And then I'll show you how it all goes together.
Brilliant.
And if we've got time, I'll show you how to do the cornerstones as well.
Well, yeah, because I need to do a introduce the fabrics and do a roundup in a second as well.
Oh. There we go.
Claire says, my daughter prevented a cat that started coming into our garden. After a while, it turned up with its suitcases and moved in.
Oh, really?
Crikey.
Oh.
I'd have to raw feed, though. What does that mean, Princess? You'd have to raw feed.
There we go. So we'll put those together in a second.
Right.
But now we need to do the headpiece. So all that is you square in the middle and you sew these ivory strips right sides together and to make one long strip. So I'll go and do that one now.
Okay.
There we are. So really quick, this one. This is a bit where it does matter where you press your seams.
Oh, okay.
To connect the next bit.
Right.
So even though I know it's towards the lighter fabric, you still can't see it, but you want to press those seams open towards the
outside.
Yeah, so I'll do that in a moment, but I'll just go straight ahead and do the antennae bit, which is, so you'll do, oh, I've lost a piece, where was it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I just had it, I just had it. I did have it.
Is it on the floor? Is it stuck to your kimono?
That's gone.
Do a shimmy.
So I can fix it. I can quickly cut another one.
Okay.
I'm always doing that. I'm always losing something. Right, here we are. This will do.
Oh, no, Princess, I can't do it. My cats are only fed a diet of raw meat, organs and bones.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh, no. There we go. So in the antennae bit, it's again, you just sew these two small pieces either side, and then those bits. So I'm going to go and do that.
Yours two black bits will be the same size when you come to do it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's because I lost my other one. So, but yeah, they would. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I told you.
Found it. Right then.
Yeah, Princess says, thought you might say that, John. Yeah, sorry, I'd be heaving the whole time.
Oh no.
Oh, we have to do a COVID test twice a week. When like staff here have to do it twice a week, and I still can't get used to rubbing that thing on my tonsils. Ugh.
Oh, I gag really bad. Ugh.
I shan't tell you the Hannah story.
We want to hear the Hannah story.
No, you don't. You don't. People are about to have their lunch or their 11s. Or I don't know what time it is on our clock, but.
Yeah, I gag brushing my teeth.
Also, I've got a new dentist now, and she's told me I've been cleaning my teeth wrong all these years.
Oh, really?
And the way you're supposed to get into it. Anyway, she said they're good quality, and she hasn't been cleaned properly for 61 years.
You have to do them for a certain amount of time as
Yeah,
well.
you have to go at an angle on the inside and
Do you?
everything. Yeah. Oh, did you not know that?
No, I didn't. I only went to the dentist the other day as well, so I had to have a crown put on.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't mentally prepared for that when I went into the dentist.
Mind you, they've started that series again, haven't they? Look 10 years younger in 10 days, and they're all
Oh,
having
really?
teeth and everything done, and you kind of think, oh no, I wouldn't go through that. And then you see the finished result, and you think, oh, maybe I would.
Actually, yeah, I would.
If someone else was paying for it.
I know, I've never liked the dentist though.
No, I haven't. I have to say though, my new dentist in Evesham are absolutely fantastic. They're very.
Oh, you're in Evesham? Is that where you decided to go?
It's only people who'd have me.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Right.
those are all my pieces. So, oh, by the way, I pressed those ones open as well.
Right.
So we're going to put it all together now. So a little tip for you to find the centrefold. I haven't done it now, but you can iron it in half, and then you'll get that little crease there, and then that's when you know where to line it up with the centre seam here.
Okay.
So you do that one first. I'm just going to do it by eye. So, but take your time at home.
Derek says I'll be fine with his gang. They just get a lasagna dish full of cat biscuits every day. It depends on the breed, doesn't it? If you have Siamese cats, that if they see food, they'll eat it all there and then, whereas Burmese, which ones I have, they only come to eat when they're hungry, so you can put a bowl of
I don't know much about cats really.
food down, and they. Well, I grew up with Siamese. My mum and dad also
did you?
had Siamese cats, yeah. But then I got Burmese. Normally they were Burmese, and they just eat when they're hungry, and they won't eat from strangers.
Really?
So they won't go to someone else's house to eat. They'll go scavenging in bins. These
Yeah,
really posh cats will go scavenging in bins, but they won't eat from neighbours. Cats never cook. Oh, here you go. Cats never cook mice or kill birds. A raw diet is good if done properly. Great show today. Can I ask Delphine what trade she was in when you were in the RAF?
I was aircrew. I was a steward on VC-10s and TriStars.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Colleen was as well. She might know you. Anyway.
Never know. But yeah. Oh crikey, that was many moons ago. So what was I doing? I was doing this.
Yeah. You're making a bumblebee.
I'm sewing the head on.
Right.
And again, you can fold it in half and press it to find your centre seam, and then you just line them up. There we go.
It's a nice shot of the mat, that Emma, thanks.
So all the way to the end. What I tend to do, just to make sure it is accurate, I tend to sew from the centre and then outwards. You don't have to, but it's just a way that if you do want to check to make sure it is accurate and on point, it saves you on picking the whole line.
Colleen was in Signals.
Oh, right, wow. Oh, there's a nickname for the Signals. Oh, what is
be
it?
careful.
Yeah, I won't say it. Only because a friend of mine was. Well, that's quite good, actually. Right then, so, and then to sew the last piece on, you want to, I haven't pressed that open properly, so you want to make sure that the either side, this is the only real point that will show up if you don't do it correctly, is that the seams on the inside of the antenna need to line up with the head.
Right.
So, which is why you've pressed these towards the ivory and these open so you can nest the seams. Well, let's line it up. I'll flip it to the other side. Oop. And then all I'm going to do now is give it the whole thing, press the seams open and trim it all down. So I'll go and do that next. So I'm just going to give the whole thing a good iron and a trim down.
Okay. Do you want to do a recap while that's happening, Hannah? Right, the bundle. When you've all checked out, single figures of this one left now. So in the bundle, you do get the instructions which are very, very thorough. And yours will be on, this is just a photocopy, yours will be on the lovely shiny paper. You get 1 metre of your ivory, you get a fat quarter of your black honeycomb, a fat quarter of your gold honeycomb, a fat quarter of your sunflowers with black hearts, and you get the panel with 8 sections on it, which Delphine's going to show you what to do with that next. All of that for your £36.99. The panel is only available in the bundle. It is not available anywhere else. The bundle is just available in this kit here. Okay, please be careful because there's lots of you coming in for that, Hannah says. Okay, right, I've got fabric as well. I've got it in a mega bundle. So you get all of those, 4.5 metres for £66.99. You get half a metre of each. And if you buy 2, they're already cut. So I love this one. Half the stock of this bundle is gone. Now, am I going to go through an individual or just direct everyone to the website? Okay, Delphine's just squaring off. How much time do you sort of need to finish? So I don't want to take any of your sewing time.
I'll do all this and prep a little demo of like, I don't know, a couple of minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So I'll do this and then we'll go back to Delphine in a second. Right, so the bundle was there. Half the stock of that's gone. Now I've got them by the half metre. I've got the honeycombs, I've got the bees on the honeycomb, I've got the sunflowers, I've got the icons, and I've got this beautiful, beautiful. This is like an Osborne Little print, this one. Dulcie used to have curtains on her top landing when she lived in York, made out of a fabric like this. It's lovely, isn't it? There you go. 44 inches wide, machine washable, quilting weight. 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable, quilting weight. Said all that. I love the fact that the colours on the selvage are little bees. No, it's not a solid yellow at the background. Look, it's the honeycomb on the back. And then the flowers on the front. Beautiful, isn't it? So, £7.49. Look, there's a bumblebee hidden. Well, can you see there? There's a bumblebee there, or there's a bee there. I think they're honeybees. There's one there. Oh, what was that just? They're like playing hide and seek, I think. Oh, there's one there. Anyway, that's beautiful, that fabric, isn't it? Stunning. Okay, so that's that one. Then I'll do the sunflowers. The sunflowers comes on a dark background and a light background. Dark background first. It's lovely. Oh, that's very dramatic, isn't it? So the only place you'll see this on the quilt is from the... You don't need any of this fabric because it's on the panel. When you come to cut the panel up, you'll see this fabric on the panel. Show Me the Honey in Sunflower Grey, they've called it. It's a very, very dark grey. Beautiful. Then now, this is very limited. This has been so popular, this one. This is the one on the white background, or the cream background. Oh, no, white. They called it white. Put my hand in so you can see the size of the sunflowers. Very, very limited now, that one. If you've got that in your basket, please check out. Then I've got the bumblebees. Oh, I'm calling them bumblebees. The bees on honeycomb. Grey first. Oh. Oops. It's nice, little busy bees there. It's called Black Honeycomb Bees, that one's called. Beautiful. Then I've got that one also in the yellow, or the mustard, or whatever. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sorry, going a bit too fast. Michaela says, hi, John and Delphine. Fabulous demo. Loving the banter on the show again. Thank you, Michaela. Did you say Michaela or Michaela? This is Honeycomb Bees. Beautiful. That one's a bit more friendly, I'd say. Then I've got the, now this one's the icon. So you've got the honey pots, you've got the honey, you've got the little, I don't know what those little wooden things are called, that I can never get them to work. You put them in the honey and swirl it around. Oh, Never works. I also ordered one from the Long River and it arrived and it was about that big. Did it that better of us? It was like one from a doll's house, but you can't tell from the picture, can you? Anyway, look, there we go. Now these, they call these hives, but they're not hives. These are skleps or something like that. And it's when you have a bee's nest and they need to transport it somewhere else, they put it in one of these. Then that's your honey. That's your honey in the pot there. That's your little wooden thing like that. Okay, moving on. That's one on grey. Have they called it grey? Yeah, hive. Oh, they called it hive on that one. Then we've got that one on white. Oh, I like that one. I like the one on white. White honeycomb hive, that one's called. Okay, moving on. Then I've got the honeycomb that you've seen already, because now these are both limited. Yellow first. There's only 5 meters of this one left. Lovely. And then last but not least, I've got the grey. Well, I don't know if they called it grey or black. Oh, it's funny because the background fabric's green. Yeah, that one's called black honeycomb. But look at the background. Is that green? It's like it's got a green wash on it. Okay, lovely. I'll just do those quickly for you to see. Let's pop back to Delphine now.
Oh, you caught me.
Oh, sorry, you're not ready.
I am now. Okay, so all I've done is trimmed it down. So that said, the centre squares of the panel. So that's the finished block, by the way.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So I've just trimmed that down. So the centre of these squares measure. I haven't pressed that. So these measure just shy of 9 3/4 inches. So I've trimmed the block just below that, just to allow for a bit of a seam allowance. So you basically cut each square out. Now again, I recommend that you just give it a quick press with a quick spray with some best press and stuff, because it's a really lovely soft fabric.
Isn't it?
But
yeah.
it just helps to stop it from moving around.
Yeah, it's quite fluid, isn't it? So
It
when you're
is,
cutting a
yeah.
straight line, it might go a little bit.
Yeah, so just give it a quick spray. And then all you do then is that you just lay them all out in your rows. So I've done on mine, I did the two black ones, then the 2 yellow, then the 2 black, and then the 2 yellow ones. And you just alternate, you sew them all together, right sides together, and then you sew your 4 rows.
Okay.
So really, really simple. So there's nothing, it's basic patchwork.
Yeah.
So really, really easy. So that's how you put the together. Now the little cornerstones, I don't like wasting fabric. So what I've done, where did I put it? I just had
What
it.
have you lost now?
Oh, I've lost. I'll lose my head if it wasn't screwed on.
What, have you actually cut a cornerstone? There's
Yeah.
one behind the sewing machine, is that it?
Yeah.
There you go.
So to make those, all you do is, how much time have we got left?
How many minutes? So on how many sewing? Oh yes, we have to go off a bit earlier because of Yarn Lane. So you've got about 3.5 minutes.
Ah, yeah, plenty of time. So with whatever you've got left, from the body of the bee, you cut out your 2 strips, turn them that way round, and then you're gonna just want to make sure that little point there meets. So you sew those right sides together, and then press it open, and then you trim it down.
So it's Markela. Thank you for asking, John, because Markela is how people pronounce it when they want to annoy me. But my family call me Keela, and my friends call me Kay. Oh, just call you anything we like then, can't we?
And
Miss
then,
Marshall.
Then when you open them out, I've just cut random pieces, and then they should, depending on how well you sewn them the first time.
Yeah.
The point should.
She's covering herself now in case they don't match.
Moment of truth now. There we go.
There you go.
So it's just a nice little way to use up the rest of, you don't want it, otherwise you just chuck it away, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Not if you're Susie Newman. That would have gone in her black and gold container.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very organised.
Susie Newman. No, Susie Newman. Susie Newman is an actress in New York who lives in New York, who I went to college with. Susie Duncan, I meant. Susie Newman does not keep scraps.
So I'm just going to trim that down now. And then a little trick for when you do come to put your cornerstones on. I haven't trimmed that very well, have I? Oh, that's a good job. I've got another one, isn't it?
What are you muttering about?
Nothing. I'm talking to myself, John.
Okay.
There we go. That one's tidier. Yeah, that one's better. This is the one I made earlier, so it's
okay.
not tidy.
Mumbling in the corner of the workroom.
Do you not mumble to yourself, John?
All the time.
Yeah.
In fact, you walk along and you think, why are those people staring at me? And you realise you walked on the whole street having a whole conversation about what you're going to cook for tea and everything like that.
Do you have an argument with yourself as well?
No, because I always lose. Right.
Okay, so imagine this is the whole quilt. You put your borders on first. You always put your two sides on before you put the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
So imagine I've trimmed those off nicely. So, and then your cornerstone here, I'll just quickly sew this in.
Yeah, very quickly.
And then what you do is, even if you've measured the top border piece, even if you've measured this top border piece and you think, yeah, that's definitely going to fit, you'll sew all the way along it and it could be out by just a little bit.
Right.
So what I'd do is press that open, you'd line that up with that seam and you'd sew all the way along, but you would stop just before you get to this seam. And then what you'll do then is line up the border, you'll trim it down, leaving a 1/4 inch seam, then sew your other cornerstone on, and then continue sewing. And then when you turn it around, they'll all be perfectly matched.
Brilliant.
And there you go.
Thank you, Delphine. When are you next?
The 9th.
9th.
Next Friday. Is that the Friday?
Oh, I'm not in that day. I'm not in that day.
Oh, okay.
It is next Friday, but it's not me. Oh, what are you saying, Kat? Request from Delphine. Good morning, John and Delphine. I'm watching with Mum Iris.
Oh.
Today's her 85th birthday. Happy birthday, Iris. Happy birthday. Have a lovely day.
Lovely.
Aww. Right, okay. Am I just going to go? Yep, this bundle. It's gone when you all check out. Means you've got to check out. Okay, right, okay. So there are 40 left. No. There's 40 people got it in baskets, but there are not 40 pieces. So what's going to happen is more people got it in their basket. We've got kits. Some of you are going to miss out. So what you need to do is check out. You get the instructions, the metre of cream, the 3 fat quarters, and the panel. Now's your time to check out. Okay, now I'm not here for Sewing Street tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, but I am back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But tomorrow, with Wendy, you've got K Facet Fabrics at 8 o'clock. You've got Life in Full Bloom Quilt with Sew with Beth. 10 o'clock, you've got Bag Making Supplies. 11 o'clock, you've got Peg Bags and Tableware with Sew with Beth. Oh, now 12 o'clock is going to be really popular. Under £15 fabric bundles. They are all really, really popular. Right, so if you're going to come with us to Yarn Lane, please do. Stay where you are if you're watching the telly. If you're watching on the web, on the YouTube or on Facebook, you need to go and find the Yarn Lane version. Otherwise, stay where you're on the telly. Remember, if you bought something from me this morning, your P&P carries over into Yarn Lane. And when we come back, we will announce the winner from Monday's Yarn Lane competition. So if you're not coming with me to Yarn Lane, take care. But why don't you pop over? It's great fun. We will see you there. And if not, I'll see you on Friday morning. But I'll see you in 3 minutes in Yarn Lane.